sight. We just bite our way through the sweet taste of life. Calories to earn, to burn them off for hot night living. Seated near the chef on them spinning tables. A whispering moon with the tide rush. So she's all wet and the regret for being my side crush. Her pride vanished cause I managed to manipulate. I got the best bait. Fish and ride with a planet attack. My gravity's unmatched. Her satellite sat in the light of sun position. Skin well cooked, we look to leave, leaving all others with the envy and mid condition. Crash landed at the house, giving each other mouth to mouth. She pushes me so my bed can catch me. Catch me out of my clothes, the birth who we are, as I gaze into her eyes as if they were stars.
Heart attack, if you think you're the one.
Yeah.
Right on time, blow my mind, all the way to the sun.
All the way. All the way.
Get you back, heart attack, don't you think that it's fun? One more time, blow your mind, all the way to the sun.
All the way.
All the way, all the way.
All the way, all the way, all the way. Stay live, y'all.
All night long. All night long.
Oh, something's got me so excited, baby. A feeling I've been holding back so long. You got me shook up, shook out on your loving, and boy, I can't wait to get started loving you.
All night long, I'm waiting for your love to come to the room to show you proof. It's you that I love.
And now that I can feel you coming closer to me, I'm not running. Boy, may I say, I can't wait to get it on.
I'm gonna give it to you. All night long.
I can't wait to love you, baby.
All night long.
Electroshocking, rum shaking, jeans making us to do it working harder. Line is my sign, and I'm looking super fine. Spread my love and shake some meat on this daddy disco beat. All the poses in VIP. Now get up and while you're here, move your ass and bounce along on the floor, cause I say so. Let's rock the party, keep it on, keep it on. Let's rock the party, let's rock the party, keep it on, keep it on. Let's rock the party, then I shake it down. My cooks go chill and shake it go round. Thrilling and killing and the beat goes on. Shout out, we wanna have fun. Body rocking, bass knocking, flipping, shaking, electroshocking, rum shaking, jeans breaking, bounce it. Let's rock the party, party. Let's rock the party, let's rock the party. I do y'all like it, then I have it going on. Walk this way like my name is Rock. Sweating and wetting and the beat goes on. Shout out loud, we wanna have fun. Body moving, bass moving, flipping, shaking, mind losing, systematic, hypersonic, on and on. Sure, let's rock the party.
Big money, playboy, your time's up. big money, playboy, your time's up. Big money, playboy, your time's up.
Can you
Hello and welcome everybody to our E4E monthly finals. I have me here, Mr. Crotez the Throtez, with my wonderful co-caster, Mr. Bestoko. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing phenomenal. It's been a while since we've done this, huh? But you can't start with throates. You're gonna just jinx the players.
Oh no, I'm not playing in the tournament, so I'm totally safe from this. Right?
But yeah, we are excited to cast this tournament. It's been a while since we've done any of this, since we done any tournament stuff. So as I said, I'm excited. This tournament's gonna be hella hype. We have a lot of good players, phenomenal players. The format is as usual. We have an epic tournament. No mystics allowed, because we don't like mystics. Too much healing, too much rage. So I'm just gonna do it more chilled, epic way. And we have 10 axes per player, so we're going to be seeing the inventories from the players, what they chose, so that's pretty exciting too. And we have 3,000 worth, so the prize will be 3,000 worth of excess, so that's amazing, right?
Yeah. It's going to be really interesting how to see players play, because every single time we have an epic tournament, right, the meta shifts just a little bit. Do you have an idea of what we're going to be seeing today?
Yeah, so like usually, I think the choices of the players are going to be AoE. Right, like the AoE is pretty strong because it doesn't have exactly an exact counter to it, and you usually just try to counter it with either a good rage or a good poison. But again, poison can counter by rage. So like usually rage, AoE, poison, a little bit of healing. So those I think gonna be the choices. What do you think?
I think it's kind of locked in, right? Because we're coming into the end of season 1. The epic format has been figured out. So it's just about the rock, paper, scissors. When are you going to play which team at what time, right? The counter picks, the timing, understanding whether your opponent will switch, because that's the mind game, right? Some people will just never switch, but some people will preemptively swap teams in anticipation of what they're going to pick.
Yeah, true. And I think most people, because we played a lot of epic tournaments, and we know how this exact format work. Like a lot of the players we wouldn't be seeing, have experience in this type of format. So as the quota said, sometimes some people just pick AoE and just stick to it, or maybe pick rage and just stick to it, expecting the opponent to think they're gonna swap. So that's a pretty good tech to use too. But I think this is the best format for this meta. This gives you a lot of options, gives you a lot of like, you can even in the same team switch. Maybe let's say in the AoE you can switch the bug, so you have shield leech or stuff like that. So it gives you more flexibility than the Mystic format. So I like this type of format. And yeah, I'm just waiting to see this matches that we're gonna be seeing.
Yeah, hopefully as long as we don't see too many mushroom teams. I don't think they're gonna sprout out today.
No,
Yeah.
No, please no.
Otherwise it's gonna be a long day.
I think the shroom teams, it's hard to play them if people have the counter, right? Like if they have a good rage or shield leech or something like that, I think they're gonna be afraid. And it's not that available on the market too, so it's not that easy to get, I think, right? So I hope it's not a lot. One is fun actually. In the MMG tournament, like one was fine to watch, but then when it starts going 2, 3, it's a little bit too much.
Yeah, when both sides has it, and it's just not the most exciting thing, because you're like, cool, he played a mushroom. His opponent counters by playing 2 mushrooms. Ooh. There we go. That's the next level tech. He plays one more than he does. Yeah.
Yeah, I think for sure. Also, there is one more team that we forgot to talk about, which is Leafys, right? A lot of people at the end of the meta of the epic meta, I'm talking the epic tournament meta, like Sequinox was playing a lot, and he was able to even beat rages with it. He was able to beat AoE, beat Aquas, beat healing. So that team was kind of a complete like team to be everything, but it's hard to play and it's hard to find the perfect version.
Yeah, that team was tough because it's always just slight tweaks here and there. Do you want to swap in a Hatsune? Do you or do you just focus on as much shield or damage as possible? It's an interesting thing, right? With tiny turtle or tiny dinos. But do you think it's gonna live in the next season, or is it only in this epic season?
I think for the next season, in my opinion, right? Because we only saw 2, right? We saw plants and reptiles. Excuse me. So for those 2, I think spikes are a little bit more OP. It's like a better version of Leafy, in my opinion. It's easier to get on you, right? It gives a better effect. And also, there is other cards that, not just one card, which is Leafy. There's like a lot of cards that can use that ability or use that effect. So I think Spike, just for now, seems more OP than Leafy.
Yeah, that's definitely looking like the case. But Leafy still lives, right? Leafy didn't get changed. Leaf still exists. Leaf can actually stack up to 10, so maybe Sequinox will keep the Leafy legacy alive.
He is. Like the moment Leafy dropped, he was like, "Oh, let's go." He was on Twitter like just tweeting, "Oh, let's go. This is my time to shine, baby," you know. But yeah, like just to talk about the brackets a little bit quickly. Just send it to the brackets to see the players we have. We have a lot of good players today. We have a lot of good players. So we have in the house, we have, of course, my girl, Karakyu, that I got to meet when we went to the Philippines. She's an amazing person as well, an amazing player. So we have Karakyu, we have Daddymon, Mitsubishi, like a lot of players. We have Chan, Bench, Naoki, like just the players that I saw. Like a lot of Kokaracha is there. Korakchita by his on Twitch. His Cucaracha, so there's a lot of players like Penelope I see there too, right? A lot of good players. Sorry if I missed anybody, but Erjim and Nene, like literally so many Chan, so many good. Logic gonna be mad if I don't say his names, right? So yeah, he's right there too. Our boy Lich King. So I think this tournament, if the players like just keep going, for sure we're gonna like quarterfinals. We're gonna have some really exciting matches.
Yeah, absolutely. Like the thing that I like to see is when a tournament isn't completely stacked, because it kind of makes people say, "Oh man, I'm never going to beat these guys." But when it's like a fair battleground for every single person, you have no idea who's going to win. Anyone can take this one.
Oh yeah, I agree. I think right now the guy, like, who would you think that would win this tournament? I'll ask you first, then I'll give you my. Let's do prediction, before we go to the
Okay. All right, looking at the brackets in the top one, I see that Karakyu and Mitsubishi have to headbutt, so it's a coin flip between them. I have to think it's my boy Mitsubishi. He's the nicest guy, and he's trying to slide into MMG like a DM, but we'll see based on the tournament whether he actually gets in.
Yeah, he has high stakes, so if he keep winning, he might join us. I think I'm just gonna stick to my favorite choice, which you know who it is. It's Chan. Like Chan is
Oh,
just too good. You know what I'm saying? He just has that. He has the combination of luck, good skill, and patience. Like he doesn't get mad. He doesn't get frustrated. He doesn't get tilted. So when you like take all those three, you just have almost a complete player. So I'll put my money on him for sure.
yeah, absolutely. He's a sphinx. When I had him on my team, he was the quietest thing, but the instant you made a mistake, he's like, here's a spreadsheet on everything you did wrong and what you could have done better. I was like, okay, all right. He's a genius.
Yeah, he does the same. When we play like scrims or something, the moment I make a mistake, he's like, "Oh, you made this mistake. You need to fix it with this. This should be played at this moment. This." I'm like, "Okay, okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. I see how your brain works."
You know?
You know.
And that's just like on another level, right? Because there's the players that just play, but the players that also figure out, what to do better, how to improve, adapt, and overcome.
And also like we go back to experience, right? Like a lot of these players. Why is it like I think Karakute, Mitsubishi, like why we talk about them? Because every single tournament, small or big, even though they have big names, they've been like they won a lot of money, they won a lot of tournaments, they have a lot of stuff going for them. They still play those small tournaments and they still compete at the highest level. So for them, it's just about they know every matchup. They know to play every single combination of cards they have. They know how to deal with it. So that's give them, I think, that edge against like a normal player or like a new player coming in.
Yeah, and they don't slack, right? They stay up consistently. They keep pushing. They're representing. They're always going to be at every single tournament from now on.
Yes. And also one more thing again, just to tell you guys about the format. As I said, like it's epic, 10 axes per person, and it's single elimination. So it's just gonna be one. If you lose, bye-bye. BO3 until I think semifinals, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, semifinals and finals gonna be I think BO5s. I'm not sure about that. I think BO5. Excuse me. I think BO5 maybe until the final. I think it's until the finals. It's BO5. Before that, it's BO3 and it's single elimination. So whoever loses, it's done. So that's a little bit stressful. When I played these single elimination, one mistake, something, boom, gone.
Yeah, it is the tough part about, someone sending you to losers in other tournaments. But this one, there is no losers. You just have to play it out. You can't get O2'd immediately and then drop out of the tournament.
I just got to O2 yesterday, man. It didn't happen in a while. Yesterday I played an AMP tournament. I was like, let's go. I'm ready. I got the axes ready. Let's go. Time to shine. Boom, 0-2 gone. Bye-bye. Go sleep. Go back to sleep. It was like early for me, so I was like, okay, I'll just go back, get some breakfast, go back to sleep. It was so sad, man. I had like the worst day.
I did the exact same last week. I played in the E4E minors. I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go. I scrimmed with everyone. I theory crap. I'm like, all right, this is the team we're going to be running. And I went 0-2 against the guy that no one even knew. And I was like, oh, I guess that's me. That's lunch, everybody. I'll go see you guys tomorrow. All right, guys, let's get a word in from our wonderful, wonderful sponsors. Of course, Community Gaming, our tournament platform. CG has been supporting Web3 esports community for years, providing a wide range of formats, quick and easy auto payouts, and thousands of tournaments to sign up. Their new questing system allows users to earn extra money by following their daily quests and is paid in USDC directly to their wallets. For clothing, we have Elite Metawear, the finest luxury esports clothing brand with both physical and digital wearable esports apparel. There is a fire sale on their clothes right now, and their clothes have free global shipping. And our two wonderful guilds, Mr. YGG, one of the biggest esports guilds in Axie since the early days.
Of YGG.
Oh yeah, everyone wants that. For sure. And YGG has been running huge scholarships, major Axie events, and supporting the community, just like what we had at the Philippines. And to this day, YGG has some of the best esports player in the game. And we can't forget Axie GG, the OG Axie Gaming Guild, founded by Chief and home of the infamous GOAT, Indez, and multi-event winning team. Absolutely powerhouses. Axie GG and MVP has recently joined forces, so expect to see some familiar names playing.
Yeah, we have some familiar names from them for sure. I think I'm a huge fan of Chief. Like we met him too in the Philippines. The guy he's a party animal. He just casts parties, doesn't stop, just keeps going. Huge energy, such a nice guy. Like just makes everybody comfortable around him. So we're just excited to have these sponsors, and I think we're just gonna take a quick ad, and we'll be back with the first match.
times with you, I'm free from the system. No stress in the money, breaking the rules. What to do? Actually, GG.
Pay to play.
You know what it is. Listen real quick.
Play to earn.
Earn your own money, be your goddamn.
Don't waste your time. Play to earn. Don't waste your time. Play to earn. Don't waste your time. Play to earn.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing, Bestoko? You done? That's it.
Chilling. My trademark chilling. Been chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, been chilling
Waiting
forever.
for these matches. So we have the Axie pool for the first match. We have a really exciting match. I know both players, not personally, but I faced them a lot. Like Naoki is the first guy I faced in the YG tournaments in Philippines, so I know him. It was a 3-2 close match. Axie alive with 2 HP, so I know how good he is. And we have Naoki on the up. So now let's see. So we have 3 comps he brought. Naoki got a really good poison, so he went with a Mary version, I think. So that Mary maybe is going to be on the mid lane to counter AoE, right? Crowder, he's trying to maybe deal with AoE with that way. So guarantee a win against AoE if he picks that one. And he has triple stun, which I think he's going to be sun stamping them or moon stamping them, depending on situation. So that's good to have a good chance against Rage, a good shot against AoE, I like that. A good Aqua team, which is not backdoor, so he has Pockies but with no shrimp. That's a little bit weird, but you know, it could work, a little bit of luck, just jump randomly. And we have a good Rage team. We have a good with the egg on the mid. So I think I like Naoki's box for sure. What do you think about Chickshas?
It's the answer, right? You have the shield leecher. So if Naoki doesn't play his shields in the right places, the shield, because it only pulls the highest number. So if he has the highest on the front, he's going to lose out on half of it because of the shield leech, right? He also has the scarab. He has the anti-heal, a little bit of fear. That's going to be very, very interesting. That combined with rage makes it so that the poison team with the shield might be a little bit risky for Naoki to play.
Yeah, I think so. I think Poison won't be coming out in this matchup. I think there is no reason, because the moment you see Rage, you see Shield Leecher, and you see Sea-Slug, right? So those 3 are all counters to your Poison, so I don't think there is a single reason to play it. In the other hand, like Shiksha knowing that, he's going to know that Naoki is going to be playing Rage. So from that information, he's going to play Rage too, because that's the best shot he got. Or Aquas. Aquas are not bad. So maybe we'll see Aquas against Rage or Rage against Rage in this series.
Yeah, definitely. Like, this is kind of like the pre-established meta, right? Everyone has a Rage team. People tech in Aqua teams from here, like from time to time. And then we have like one pocket team that they really try to sneak out in case you need to counter something, like the bugs here.
Yeah, I think that was smart, actually, as you mentioned, from Shiksha to break that. But we're going to be going to the first match. We have the first match ready. I think it's going to be Rage against Rage or Rage against Aquas. Here we go. And it's Rage against Aquas. He chose to pick, the Shiksha chose to pick Reckless Hunter. I don't think Crotis likes Reckless Hunter. Tell them why.
Because there are definitely times when you're like, oh, Reckless, I'm doing so much damage. But if they get a good solid turn, they blow through 3 energy, you can die in 1 turn because of Reckless.
And also we see right now Naoki decides to not start with Pocky. He got the Nemo, but he's gonna decide to go onto the front, give him the Shiba value, then he's gonna use maybe the Pocky next, which is I don't think is the right rotation. I think I would have actually liked to not give him the Shiba, so jump Pocky first, then do all the damage maybe to the mid or the back. Yeah, it would have been nice. Maybe draw another Pocky, then finish that back. Go with your luck. But I think just Naoki decided to not go with that. Try to clear the front as fast as possible. No Shiba though, and that draw is sad, man. That draw is not that good. Gets only one energy to use, but he's gonna be able to retain one. So he's gonna retain that custom tail, bring it back next round. Now he's still not in that bad of a situation, right? It depends on this draw. Now if Naoki draws really, really good, which is going to be very tough for his opponent, and the draw is not bad at all. No
do it.
Whiskey
You gotta do it. No, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. No.
What?
No. I'm gonna be real. I would have done it. I would have done it. I would have.
I know you would have done it.
Go straight for the back.
He tried to do the ultimate play, but it ended up not working out. He goes to the mid, so now he's spreading the damage as if he's AoE right now. So he did a little bit of it on the back, a little bit on the mid, a little bit on the front. He's giving his opponent that Shiba value, but he's still not drawing it. He's still not getting that Shiba. So is he gonna keep the Dino? I think so. I think the little branch from the front line are gonna be coming out in this situation. Exactly. Tries to keep the Dino until the rage round because he has a retain. And now we go back to Naoki. Now Naoki gonna be, I think, going just fronts. If he draws another Nemo, he would be happy about that, but he draws the double Nemo, which is not the best situation. But again, I think it's expected, right? Especially having a 4-0 cost with like not much draw, only 2 cards to draw, and it's goldfishes, so it was expected to happen. Oh, so he goes with the custom set because he knows his front is dead, so that makes sense. Retains one Nemo running.
Yeah, we got to send everything now. It's a little bit dangerous, right? Coming into a rage turn, you do want to do as much damage as possible, but that front is pretty much guaranteed to get the Shiba. If his luck is 8 HP, does not close out the front.
Shiba comes in. The Shiba comes in, guys. I think it depends on what's the next card. I think a rage is coming in. Here we go. We're going to go with that. We're going to rage the back. I don't think he's going to be able to rage the front. He's going to be on 9. So that's not the perfect situation. The front dies with 9 rage. But I think that Belieber was actually nice because he's already on 5 again. But the problem is now the bird's going to be coming. So now we're going to be seeing a Babylonian on the front. We're going to be seeing a gold. I think he's going to just double kill. And there is no way from Shiksha to win this matchup at this point, in my opinion. I think there is. How can he like gain 5 rage? Right? It's very tough.
Yeah, here's something that's in here. Would you have played the Babylonia first? Would you have saved it for the backliner?
I don't think it matters at this point.
Oh yeah, it's too late.
Damage, right? I think I agree with you. If he did the right calculations, he knew he would have killed both. So just keep that Babylonia for the back. But at this point, how would you rage? Like, it's almost impossible to rage. He goes with the Axicus on the back, not the running. Okay. Because he could have bees, right? Dino running into the back, it would have done maybe more damage, right? 156, that's more damage than the Execute value. But I think just 2 swords, right? Just 2 swords, 1 card sword, and it's GG. Most likely will happen. Here we go. It should be GG, and we see 3. It's close though. You know, 3 swords, too confused, but GG from Naoki. Nice match from him. Very well played.
Yeah, there's the power of the Aquas, right? They can out-tempo the crap out of you. Even though the Pockies didn't go to the right places, it was just too much damage, and you can't keep up as a rage team if you don't line up the rage, especially because the only time you got that rage was with a Belieber, and that really hurts.
Yeah, I agree. And the thing is, like, you play rage thinking just the Aqua matchup is not that hard, right? But the moment you lose to it once, the second time you start like, whoa, should I switch? Should I not? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was playing tournaments and I kept playing Rage, lost to Aquas twice. And I'm like, what do I do now? I don't have a counter to this Aquas. I don't know what to do. Yeah, so it's rough to play Aquas because they are RNG. Like, there are a lot of RNG. And I think from that, we're going to go to game 2. See if the switch going to be happening. I think he's going to stick to Aquas, right?
We're going to see some more Aqua RNG to see if we can catch back up.
Did they switch or is it this way? Wait a minute. Naoki played. Did they switch? I think they switched. Yeah, they switched.
They flipped the script.
I'm like, wait a minute. Wait, the axes almost look like the same, but it's not the same. Yeah, so they switched, guys. So what happened was Naoki switched to Rage from Aquas and Shiksha switched to Aquas from Rage. So now we're gonna see the reverse matchup, but it's like not the same players playing it. Let's see if Shiksha can win with. Let's see if Naoki can win with Rage and with Aquas. So here we go. This is gonna be good. I don't think that draw was that good for Shiksha, right? Lost 1 energy gain. But I think it's still fine if he returns that one and gets value next turn with the turn 4 and good card draw. So now Naoki gets a good draw. He gets the confident, gets the branch in hand, and now he's comfortable. 6 on the back. You know, wait, does he have the Shiba on the mid? Man, wait. I have wait. Go. You go.
One of these things does not like the other. Normally, you have the Shiba front, but he has an egg on it, so maybe he wants to change the targeting. But if he loses the front, there goes his Innocent Lamb and Cottontail immediately. I think that might have been a bit of a positioning error. But we'll see. You know, maybe the egg will come in clutch.
Right? Yeah, you're just putting too much, too much hope on that egg coming in at the right time. So let's see if he's lucky enough. Does he get the egg? He doesn't get the egg. But he gets a draw, that he can use all his energy, right? I think a piece first was necessary, so the ordering again is not perfect. I think he used it first because he has a mask. So he doesn't want to rage at the wrong time, right? So he doesn't want to rage this round, so that's actually pretty smart. He goes with the Chubby. I was going to Shiva. He's going to go with the Chubby now, and that does decent amount of damage. I don't like Chubby in this situation. Just because the backline Aqua are going to be able to heal that Chubby damage, right? It's not going to be that impactful, so as if you just wasted it. But here we go. Good damage coming in from Shiksha. That's a really good draw. Especially with the weak too. Would he choose the weak? Would he choose the sleepless? What would you do here?
I think I would probably go for... I would say I would go for a weak here. I think the 1 card off isn't a big deal, but the mid he's going to potentially rage, and it has damage cards. It has Shiba, right? There we go. We see it. The damage decrease by 20%.
And here we go. The rage round coming in. Here we go. The Shiba comes in. So is it going to be a double rage? It's not going to be a double rage, unfortunately. But we're going to see another Shiba coming in. Huge damage to A3, but it's not going to be able to get the kill. That is close, but not that close, right? So if he kills that mid, I think the mid is dead. So he gonna Cactus.
Yeah.
Perfect Cactus. Gonna go with the, I think this is for sure a 100% kill.
It's dead.
Yeah, with the bubble second up, it becomes right now for that backliner with no rage. It becomes a little bit tougher. I think a mistake that a lot of people do in this matchup, and they don't know how it usually works. I think the confidence that you get early, I think you should put it on the mid, actually. You never put it on the back when you're playing against a front-to-back team, just because you know you're going to raise your back. So you want to save it until the end. In this situation, maybe it gets you the win, right? But in that situation before, you don't know, you just waste a rage on the mid, which could have been huge.
Yeah. Actually, he played rage on the Confidant on the front. He played the Confidant to remove the Vulnerable at the start of the game.
Yeah, I think always use it on the mid. In my opinion, it just gives you that double rage potential. Always, the moment I switched to that, I saw way more consistency. And no risky fish first. But I don't think that would have changed much. But I think maybe still it would have. No, it wouldn't have not. It wouldn't have. And I think Naoki's still gonna get it. He played Aquas, got the win. Maybe not. Maybe he draws the worst
Heart of the cards.
Let's
5 revenge.
So here we go.
Don't do it.
We see running, we see peas, and it's GG. We see 1 sword into peas, into a perfect draw too, right? Even 1 sword, it wouldn't have been enough. But he gets the running. Oh, he's flexing with the shield too. Shield too. Really, bro? Okay, Naoki, I see you. But Naoki gets the win. 2-0. Impressive gameplay. He wins with the Aquas and wins with the Rage. He's just I'm good. I'm better than you in both matchups. What are you gonna do about it,
I can play whatever you play, and I can play it better. That's what he said right there. Definitely a strong showing, because that's the thing, right? If you get the right cards, if you get the right rage, because definitely he got the proper rage value. He at least got a 2 cost there on the back rage, as opposed to Shiksha, who only got a single Belieber, which is definitely really tough to work with. But that's the rage, right? That's the RNG. Aquas can come in with the energies. It's always about the chance and how well you deal with it.
I agree. I think it's just in that situation when you get. I think when you get like the double energy gain or like triple energy gain first in the first match, it's just tough, right? It's just tough to. From there, you already lost 1 energy gain. Then in the middle, you get like 2 again, or some like weird draw that you can't utilize it. Because like Aquas just try to bully you, I would say, right? Just try fast, kill everything as fast as possible, and from that you just win. I think also why Naoki was able to win is he got the Shiba value, right? The opponent didn't. So I think that mattered too.
Yeah, that's definitely like a tough thing to deal with, right? Because if you get the Shiba too late, it still feels bad because you can't utilize all that rage you've given to your team. You just have to hope that you get it, and if you don't get it, the only thing is the back was already going to rage anyway, but the front and mid, they got nothing out of it. They even just took bonus damage from all that rage.
True. So from that match, we go to the next one, which is still a round-1 match, but we have our boy, the myth, the legend, the man himself, Chan, playing against Thair. I think Thair is the viewer of both of us, right? He watches both our streams, so yeah, we're gonna be cheering for Chan, but at the same time, if Thair wins, we won't be that mad, right?
Yeah, no, we support the underdog, right? Chan can win some other tournament, it's not a big deal.
Yeah, true. And we have the Axie pool ready, so let's see what Chan and Thair brought. Let's see. So we have Chan with the way. Oh, he got a healing. We might be seeing a healing. So
oh no.
Let's see this. So we have a good race. So we have a branch hero, which I love. I love the hero from Chan. It's a good change from running because a lot of time triple running is a little bit too much. So you like to have that hero on your mid, gives you a lot of consistency, especially with having too much 0 cost. A lot, like we have maybe 6, I think, or like 5, which is a lot, right? And we have a good AoE team. Both Katara, Kestrel, Egg. That's a good setup. That's usually Gramophone, Trifighter, pretty good setup. And he has even 3. It depends on the option. He has a Toothless one and the Hungry Bird version, so I love that. And to finish off, he has a good healing to counter AoE. So we said before, AoE is very hard to beat. Chan thought about that and he was like, you know what, I'm just gonna bring a team exactly to beat AoE. So I think that's a really, really good box from Chan. And we have Thair. What do you think about Thair, Crow?
Thair is also answering back with the AoE. He doesn't have as much choice. He's actually got a catfish on one of his birds, which is interesting to help sustain himself. Not the greatest in a mirror match, but it can help you sustain in the later game. But we have the Beast Rage, as usual. Is not the strongest rage, in my opinion. The backline looks great, but we have a chubby dual blader that's a potential swap in for the AoE team. And we have the Cactus for taunt. There is one Beast with the Shiba Imp. Not the greatest, but has the Innocent Lamb for the 2 confidence. But here we have the Poison team. We have the Healing Poison with the Wall Gecko. Do you think that is a strong enough answer for the AoE team that Chan's going to be running?
Maybe not. The problem is, like when you face an AoE, you try to spread the shield. Gecko is good maybe to get those hits on that backline, then heal it back up a little bit with that Rosebud, with the healing from the poison, but at the same time, I don't think it would just affect much. Maybe the Rosebud with the cleanse. But yeah, it's better than a normal poison, but at the end of the day, I think like the Mary version would have been more effective.
For sure, right? There's no AoE shield. He has to place the shield in the right spots, and it's going to be always a little bit spread. He does have the Gecko Eyes that can help remove some of those debuffs, get rid of some of those Gramophone vulnerables, but it's only going to be on the other 2 guys, right? So one actually might take a little bit too much damage.
Also, I like the catfish on the bird. Like that's rarely you see catfish, mosquito. Those I like a lot. So that's pretty decent in my opinion. I think both have a decent shot. I think for sure from the boxes, I think Chan is favored 100%. I would say if it goes to like just goes normal, I think Chan should be winning this. But sometimes the opponent gets like a really, really good draw and it's soft. to win, even if you have the better teams. But we never know. So we're gonna be going, I think, to the first match. Let's see what they pick. I think they're gonna be AoE versus AoE maybe, or like Rage against Rage. So we have Rage against Rage. So yeah, they both pick Rage. It's the safest comp against both boxes, right? Both, like Rage can be poison, can be healing, can be AoE. Same for Thair, and yeah, I think it's almost the same team. The only difference we have is the hero, and we have on the middle we have the Jaguar, I believe. Jaguar and the Furball looks almost the same, but I think that's the Jaguar.
I believe it is as well. But yeah, Chan definitely running a little bit of a rage heavy team. He has the triple little branch, right? That means any Axie can rage. They're not scared at all.
That's our tech, you know, and he gets a really, really good draw right here. He gets the bees into the branch, and I love also, guys, we see a Reckless Hunter on the back versus Thair not using the Reckless Hunter, opting to use only the Pure Instinct, which is, I think, gonna give him a disadvantage in this match. When you go front to back, it's so good to have that the Reckless Hunter. It helps you just go through the axis fast. But right here we see a Belieber coming in and the branch. If he uses, he's not gonna use the Belieber actually. He's gonna just go front. I like that. I like that. Maybe I like that. Maybe not. I don't know. It depends on the next draw. He's looking at his draw. Maybe I think the running is still in the deck. The Shiba's still in the deck, and so that's why he's going up to do that. Oh my god!
What a draw!
Oh my god! He's gonna double rage. Oh my god! This draw is insane. He's gonna kill everything.
Oh yeah. This is dead like my dreams. Nah. Cool. That's lunch, everybody.
Boom. That's what I call a left hook. That's, you know what I'm saying? You got one gone. And now whatever you do, it seems a little bit. This is so sad actually. It looks good, but he drew every single card, and now this is gonna go all to this card pile, and in the 1v1 he's gonna be all swords. He literally gonna have no cards in 2 rotations. So it's gonna be so hard for him to kill the front and move on to the back one. So I think Chan with a normal draw, just a decent normal draw, he's gonna be able to win, but he gets even a better than that. He gets a godly draw. Chan is so good. The talent is real. I think he's gonna get the cotton into another branch. And yeah, this is just looking gloomy for Thair. As I said, Chan just has a better team, right? It just looks better on paper, and he executed it to perfection. No mistakes whatsoever. So I think Chan gonna be taking game 1 to the bank.
Yeah, it's definitely a factor of timing too, right? Chan got the rage. He unleashed both his back and mid at the same time. Perfect coordination, and you can't keep up, right? You just get tempoed to death. And now it shows right here. He has no more Axies, even though he is putting up a good fight.
He is, but it's just not enough, right? We're gonna be going to a game 2 after this. I think, I believe they're gonna stick to Rage because he sees that the opponent has a a healing team with like mint and stuff to counter AoE. So if Chan switches somehow and they're 6, they're gonna have a really, really good shot to beat that healing team. But I think Chan sees his Rage team working, so maybe he sticks away. He can still beat AoE too. So I think Thair might switch to AoE. Like it's gonna be a little bit of mind games in this one. If I was in place of Thair, I would switch to AoE just to try to throw Chan off and outsmart him. But it just depends on Thair. Does he have the the courage to send it?
Yeah, but it might be scary, right? If he plays into that sustain team as AoE, it's doable, but is it a hard win if he could from AoE versus sustain that Chen has?
Sustain, I think it's very hard. I played that matchup. I scrimmed against Chen with AoE against double mint. It is almost impossible, but if you have a way like your front has Robin on or your mid has Robin, you have a shot. But I didn't see both teams don't have much Robins. At least Thair doesn't have Robins, so I think if he goes into that matchup, there is no way.
Yeah, it's tough. So it's going to be a bit of a gamble, right? So this is the thing, when you're at a disadvantage picking your bracket or your Axie pool, it's very, very stressful, right? Because it's your opponent gets 2 chances, you only get 1. If you make a wrong read, you automatically are out.
Yes, and we have game 2 ready for you guys. Here we go. I think the switches might be coming in. Let's see. And they both switched to AoE, which I predicted would happen first game. Because I would go with Mind Games first game, but it depends on the person. They both went with their first raid, now AoE. So now seeing the AoEs, which one would you prefer to be on the side on?
I like the Robin over the Chubby, even though Robin can't be used all the time. If you can get the Robin out early with a Cottontail and you can throw out your AoEs, you get the value immediately, right? And it's going to be very, very painful. And that Catfish is nice, but the Tri-Feathers out is just going to nullify it by 50%. It just doesn't get the value.
Yeah, we see the
Sorry,
switches.
Gravity was doing weird things to me, you know.
Oh no.
So
and we see some switches even in the field. We have the Irwin damage coming in. They're both equal right now. They both had a really decent round. No surprise until now. Let's see what's the draw. This is a great draw. Gonna go with the Irwin and the Kataro. Let's see. Chan gonna hit the Kataro. I know him. He's hitting the Kataro, guys. I know my boy. He doesn't miss them Kataros. I know. You know what I'm saying? Ask me. I think the egg or the Tri-Feather. He goes with the egg, maybe to try to put him in below 50%. That's pretty smart. That's pretty smart. So he's trying to remove that 20% damage from the wound that the bird has, which is very, very smart. As I said, Chan played that good. So now both players are playing really, really good. And now we see Thair going in with the Gramas, going with the Executes first, choosing to go on the mid to spread the damage the right way. Go on that mid again. I think the problem right now for Thair is the front is too healthy. The front has too much HP, and that might be a problem later on, because for Chan, the spread is good. Oh, here we go. Is he going to use the Robin? Maybe he's going to use the Robin. I think he has to at this point, right? Just to do more damage.
Yeah.
No. He's not going to opt to use the... Wait, the ordering maybe was wrong? He should have maybe used the... No, maybe not.
He did the early bird, which is the maximum damage, right?
Because I would have put the Robin, then use the Execus. But it doesn't really matter, because he's going to get AoE next shot and just do damage to the whole team. And now I think Thair has a really good shot. If he gets good combination of front and AoE, that's exactly what I was going to say. If he gets good combination of like doing AoE and front damage, so he got the AoE, perfect. Now the Execute is still on the mid. Gets the Swallow, gets the Concentrate into the Jaguar, bleed on the front. That's going to make the front bleeding, the back not on the threshold of doing a lot of damage, and that just makes the match very, very hard for Chan now.
Oh, so it's going to be tough to come back. Even got that Catfish value for the mid, even though it might get AoE down, it's everything's starting to pile up.
Yeah. The wave in tactics is gone from all birds right now, and let's see Chan's draw. What's the last card? Ooh. It's a phenomenal draw. Oh my god, the perfect positioning for that. I think maybe should have even went on the back. I would have actually liked to kill the back, but Chan opted to go the Execus on the frontliner, and that might cost him the game later on, because that bird has more abilities to use than the frontliner that has only 4, right? Only 3 or 4 cards, and gonna be drawing a lot of swords. So from that, I think that decision may be not the best one, but we'll see. You know what I'm saying? I think I would have went on the backliner. What do you think?
I think I would have definitely gone on the backliner. The backliner has that Kestrel, right?
Yeah.
And it has the damage cards.
So now I think he's gonna just go with he got the Cotton Tail too. So I think it's GG, right? I think it's GG from this position on. Maybe not actually. Maybe not GG. Maybe not GG. Oh my god, it's gonna be too close. Is the bleed gonna still be up? Or is
I think the bleed has one more turn, doesn't it?
Yeah. I think so. I think one
Triple
more turn.
Sword can win this, actually.
He just used it. Yeah, I forgot. He just used Jaguar again. Oh my god.
Oh, this is stress.
This is too close.
Come on.
Too close. I think it's GG, right?
No, it's GG. The sword. Oh, he should play the dual blade. He'll play one dual blade to show that he's not scared of the blade.
Wow.
Yeah, the
Wow.
swords.
The claps. Oh, save.
No. I'm losing my mind over here.
Yeah, like this is what I'm saying. This is the parts in the game that I wouldn't say never understood, but you know, some players like they always come up in tough situations, they win. I'm always like, how did you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, stop winning those close situations. But Chan always comes in clutch, always, like literally always. So congrats to him. Moves on to round 2. I'm pretty sure he's just chilling now, doesn't really care, right? He just wants to get to the final. He always wants to win. But yeah, congrats to him. Fair put in a really, really close matchups, right? Like he did the best he could, and it was close.
Yeah, and there's only so much you can do, right? If you're down on tempo, your axes aren't nearly as strong. It's an uphill battle every single time.
True. And now I think gonna be moving into the next rounds, and now the players from round 1, because we have 64 players, guys. So this is the finals. A lot of excuse me. So from 64 it gets to 32. Now it becomes a little bit closer, right? It becomes a little bit closer, and the competition go a little bit high up. So the players, the skill level goes up, the axie level goes up. You know what I'm saying? The axie pools become much tougher to face, much tougher to counter, and yeah. So this from now on is gonna be tougher.
Yeah, especially because, you know, as you get further and further up into the bracket, people start getting an idea of what they should play. They can see other people's matches coming into the upper brackets. They start to get counterpicked immediately.
And we have our next match, and we have another friend of ours, another teammate of ours, which is Bench facing Slacks. So Slacks from YGG facing Bench from MMG. It's gonna be a hype. It's a guild matchup. You know what I'm saying? Let's beat them. You can't lose this. Bench. Let's go. Kroos has here been shading. He wants us to win it. You can't lose. So what do you have to say, Kroos?
If they lose, I mean, we have a roster slot open, as soon as they're out. So if anyone's looking for a spot to replace for MMG, just let us know.
Imagine you lose one tournament, gone. Boom.
Bye. Nope. Gone.
So we're gonna be going to the Axie pool right now. Let's see. Here we go. The Axie pool is gonna be exciting to see. Boom, and we have a close-up of Mr. Basoko. We're gonna have the nose, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All in.
So I'll just do it like this. So we have Bench bringing. Oh, that's my beast. I'm gonna be like, Bench, wait, that's my beast. He took my beast.
Yeah.
Give me my beast back. That's my beast. Nobody talks to me about that beast. Yo. Imagine casting and senior axes being played. It's just like, wait a minute. That's my.
You're like, hey, wait a minute.
But yeah, we see Bench bringing AoE. A front with Qatar Tri-Fedra. I like that beast a lot. Has the energy gain, triple energy gain. So he has the Qatar. He has. Has the Cottontail, has Innocent Lamb, and we see a Tri-Fedra that is amazing against healing matchups or something like that, and it's a good AoE with the Chubby. We have the Birds, the Kestrel, we have the Robin version, which might be good against Rage, but might be bad in the mirror, as we saw. And he has a normal Rage with the normal backliner, as we see the Axie Kiss one, and to finish off, we have a good Aqua. And we have Slacks in the other hand. What do you think about Slacks matchups? Axies?
He's got a very, very interesting pool, a very unique looking bug. It's rocking Gil from another era. He's also got the early bird, right, with the interesting mouth swallowtail for the shield break and a strawberry aqua. Very, very peculiar looking. He does have the poison comp. He does have a little bit of an AoE. It's got the aqua for the hardy warrior value, but that strawberry is looking a little out of place. And he's got two halves of a rage team, and then an interesting. Is that an early bird beast? Interesting.
Wait, wait a minute. Is that a twin tail on the bird?
No, that's a swallow, right?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, this is not V2. We're not playing back in the day toothless twin tail.
Miss Twin Tail, man. But yeah, I feel like he has a weird combination of axes. Besides the poison, which is standard, the strawberry is a little bit awkward. The hungry bird on the beast is a little bit awkward, and also the bug is a little bit awkward. It seems like more of a mystic type comp. So we'll see what Slacks brings. Maybe he surprises bench.
Yeah, maybe he's got some secrets, and we're gonna find out in our first match coming up here.
Yes, and here we go. We go to the first match, and we have AoE facing Rage. That's exactly what Bench wants, because he has the Robin version. He puts Robin on the he puts the bird with the Robin on the back. He got some good fronts with the confident. I think the fronts is a little bit awkward. He didn't play the Qatar one. I think he went half and half. So he went with this version to do good against Rage and do good against also. You know, with the close-up, I'm like looking at myself, looking at the axis. So, you know, it's getting wild out here. You know what I'm saying? But we keep it going, baby. We keep it going. We keep the fun happening. So right now, I think Bench is favored with that draw, with the grammar early. It's going down. Let's see. We have the P's coming in. Normal draw. No energy gain early. No confidence early. No nothing. So now we disappeared. Boom. Gone. Now we're back.
Yeah, we're banned. We're banned.
Too much fun. So right now, Bench gets an amazing draw. He's drawing perfect. Doesn't go with Guamas fan early, actually. And oh my, why Hungry Bird first. He opts to go fully AoE, which I actually like. And I use the little R, which he has samped. That's pretty smart too. I feel like actually if he didn't have his samped, it would have been better. Just because he wants the damage to be spread, so the AoE is more valuable. But I think the Samp, just to kill that back as fast as possible, because the background is the carry in these Rage teams.
Yeah, he wants to drop that guy before the Rage, because the other guys are definitely going to struggle as soon as it's gone. But he has a decent amount of cards here. The early bird coming out from the beast. He's like, I can play bird cards too. Little branch is enough to kill.
It's close. I think it's close right now. Even though the backliner dies without getting any value, but we see the fronts with 6, we see the mid with 3, and we still have a Shiba coming in. I think next round from the fronts, if the back dies and the cards from that disappear or are gone from the deck, we have a Kestrel which is not gonna be used. He uses the Robin front. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I do agree with that. Right? You just use it to tank. It already does its job. It gives him all of the value that he needs, and he can just chill on it. Because if he's forced to play out a 1 cost to get rid of it, it will absorb the vulnerable right away.
True. I like that. So I would have actually, it depended on the draw. So knowing the Shiba is coming in, I do agree with that decision, just because we know the double wave is going to be coming in right now. And here we go. We have the first Shiba coming in, and we have right now going to Rage again with the mid laner. But I think it's a little bit of a waste of damage, right? That's a lot of damage wasted on one axis. So that Robin was a huge idea of playing it. Good job, Bench. Bench is staying on the team.
Yeah, right? He's not getting benched.
Perfect. He's playing great. Our boy is amazing. He's doing great. I think it is a kill with the little owl going into the back. I think it's going to be enough. Is it enough? Is it not enough with the vulnerable? Maybe not, maybe it is. We'll see. With the 20%, and it is enough from the Ravens tactic, as my brother said. So that's a 1-0. That matchup didn't look close. Actually, full HP with a double Rage, still got the win. So right now, Flax needs to be thinking, do I have to switch to Poison? If I switch to Poison, he might switch to Rage, and then I'm in a tough situation. So the switch is not that easy to make.
Like I said earlier, right? When you get that 1 round down, suddenly you're at a disadvantaged rock, paper, scissors, because you know that they could stick to their same team because they just beat you with it. You don't feel super confident running it back in the mirror match. Do you feel like you should switch? Do you feel like you should not? Like, it's very, very stressful.
Yeah, true. And I think in this situation, the switch might be coming in from bench. I think the AoE did its job, got that easy win against Rage. Now, don't risk it and play against Poison. Switch back to Rage, he doesn't have any counter. And I think Rage's bench Rage is way better than Slug's Rage, so I think the switch is going to be coming in, and bench just should have a better shot, but again, Rage against Rage, it just comes into the draws. And we have, I think, game 2 ready to go. So here we go. We are back on the screen, baby. Here we go. Next to the axes, and we have Bench choosing the Rage as expected, but he opts to put the Rage axis on the mid. Wow. Expecting the opponent to use AoE. What do you think about that move?
That's a hard read, right? Both of them running Pure Instinct to try to avoid that reckless self-damage. Interesting. He wants the Shiba on the front. He's holding the Shiba.
Wow, but he's gonna know. Let's see what's Bench's move.
Now, how will he
dodge it?
How will he know?
What else would you use Cousin to under? The Pocky! The Pocky. Oh my god, he does. I would have just not touched it. You know what I'm saying? The Pocky into the piece, it would have made him actually not like that move, but now he's gonna get that. Sacks 8-6. I think the Pocky would have been worth it 100%.
I would have loved the Pocky
game
right
is,
there.
Right? It depends on this draw. This draw is looking a little bit rough. Let's see. No P's first. Gets the Shiba from the hero. Gets the Rage on the mid. So now he can even Rage the backliner too. This is very, 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 very. Oh my god. Double Rage.
Oh, you reach on the front, right? Because you can use up the front energy.
Gonna go with the Belieber. Is he gonna Rage with the Belieber? No, oh, that's from the mid. Oh, he has Belieber? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's not good.
Tripping right now. I'm tripping because he switched the positioning.
Yeah.
Usually that on the back. I'm seeing 8 on the back. Why would he believe it? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so now it's Slack is like my time now. Let me Rage. So here we go. We see a double Rage coming in from Slacks to gonna go with the Neon into a run-in, which I think should be able to get the kill. So right now, Bench seems in a bad situation, right? But it's actually not. He's on 8 Rage, got the run-in. I think still Branch in the deck, and I am sure that that was the draw. And here we go. So the play is easy. Confidence, exactly. So Confidence Rage, Branch killed that mid, Thor run-in, and a GG coming in from Bench.
Wow, so strong.
Our boy, there's our boy. You know what I'm saying? Slacks, boom, gone. Easy, light work. Bro,
he heard us talking about him being dropped from the roster, right? He's like, oh, no, I'm staying.
I ain't going nowhere, you know what I'm saying? So congrats, that was very well played, perfectly played. The Rage was perfect, everything, no mistakes from Bench at all. The Robin play on the AoE, everything, like literally just to the T. So very, very well played. And now Bench moves to round 3. Now only 16 players in round 3. Now it's getting tougher and tougher. I don't know the brackets. I don't know if like who's still moving, who got disqualified. But now it's only 16 players. It's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, it's coming in. It's getting tighter and tighter as the pressure builds up, right? Sometimes you get lucky in the first round, you get lucky in the second round. Can you keep your luck up all the way up until grand finals? I guess that's what we're gonna find out today.
Yeah, so we're gonna be seeing the next match, which is gonna be Kira against Despair. So these two players, I've never watched any of their matches, so I'm excited. I like to watch new upcomers, as Cross just said. It's just the best, just to see like new talents coming into the scene, see how they play, what's their ideas, what's their play style. So that's exciting for me for sure.
Yeah, especially because Despair hides in my Discord and chat, so I'm gonna message him and say, "Hey, you're doing pretty good in this tournament. We're gonna talk a little bit, give him a little." Yeah, he drops in the chat. I believe so. I think he asks a lot of questions, and wants to figure out more about the game. I'd love to see how people do because, like, from time to time, right? You and me, we see people from our chat. We're like, "Hey, this guy, Thur. We got, I had Big Knees fought against ADRD the other day. He said, wow, it's the hardest thing ever." But it's like you get that experience, right, as a new and upcoming player, and that's like the most important thing.
Yeah, like as I said, I think I even told the 1437 in a conversation after I know him now a little bit. Like my first tournament ever, imagine just playing the first tournament facing 1437, which is insane, right? He's a GOAT, and he's just like never played the tournament. Boom, first game, him. I'm like, yo, guys, come on now, give me a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? And you know what the result was? Like he shit on me, and I wasn't even able to win one game. He beat me so bad, 2-0, and the games weren't even close. But after that, I was like, next time I get you, you know. So that for me, it just gave me more motivation, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Because you're the underdog. So when you come in and you're like, I lost, you analyze everything about that match. For him, it was just another Tuesday, right? He just brushes it off until you come back into that one tournament. You're like, Bestoko, it seems familiar. And you're like, I've been training every day of this year for this one match. And then you finally get to have it.
Yeah, after that we faced in Axican qualifiers, and that was hella exciting. And I ended up winning, so that was a very, very big moment for me. You know, so you know when you beat your heroes, it feels really good. So we have the Axie poll ready for the next match between Despair and Kira from CTG. And here we go. We have first Kira with the Wage. Poppy Wage in an epic format. I like that. It's actually, I face a guy. Look at me, by the way. I didn't see myself.
You popping off.
I was like too focused. I'm like, you see how much I love this casting, man? I'm like, oh, this casting.
You're further and further in.
I didn't even
All in.
I didn't even see. I'm just gonna cast like this. Gonna see a nose.
Yeah, just a nose.
Yeah, but I hope you like the mustache, guys. So you know the mustache check happened here. The Arabic mustache. But
Yeah,
we
that's
have
the
a
best
puppy.
Axie part.
Before. I faced a Poppy in epic format, and it was actually really good. He Shiba'd Poppy, Shiba'd again next round. I was like, whoa, yo, man, that's too OP. So, yeah, I like the Wage team. He got a backdoor team, and I think the last one is a Leafy team, which we talked about, to counter Poison too, because he has a Silence Whisper on it. So I'm really a big fan of Kira's. Like right now, I want to see how it works. Is he going to be able to pull it off against Despair? He's in top 16, so I'm pretty sure he did quite well until now. But what do you think about Despair? Can he do good against him?
He has a solid lineup, right? The Leafy's gonna hurt a little bit, but it's gonna be able to fight against the back door because he does have different parts on the Leafy. He's got a little piece, got a Kataro, even a little bit of Goda put in, and we see a very interesting Pocky on his last Leafy plant. That's an interesting pick where he wants to go for the back door. That makes it so Rage is very, very difficult to play into that comp. We also have the AoE as well. It's going to be quite nasty. It does not have Kestrels, but it has the double taunt with the two Dawns. Do you think the Dawns though versus Bird?
Wait a minute.
Because those are Dawns. All right, there's no Ravens tactic allowed here.
Some crazy matchups. I think, how did Despair get to this level, man? Like, how did he win?
He's just better.
Because those are from naked tournaments. You know what I'm saying? Not naked tournaments, guys. You know what I'm saying? Naked tournaments. You played that version of Peas and Kataro Eyes. And that shouldn't be working in Epic because you need pure access to put Leafy pots on them. But now he's playing them and he's sub 16, so I'm like impressed, you know what I'm saying? So good job. I just want to see the matchup at this point, guys. I just want to see the matchups. I don't know what to think about the Spurs comps because they don't look like they should be working in this setup.
But maybe that's secret, right? People are like, oh, it's an easy team to beat. But then you play a Rage Beast in the back and it gets hit by a Scarab, another Scarab, a Pocky, a few Leafies, and you're like, what just happened? My backliner's dead on turn 4.
Yep, I'm having fun with it.
Dodging the camera.
But yeah, we have first match ready, and we're having a lot of I miss you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I miss guessing, so I'm having a lot of fun. Like this is just a blast. So we have first match, and Kira brings in the Leafies, which is a good choice, and also we see an Aquas from GC Despair. So this Despair brings in the Aquas, which I think it was the best option he had. So I think maybe he just won with the Aquas. But Kira comes in clutch. So Kira he saw all the Axies and he was like, I think Aquas are the only one playable. So I'm just gonna counter with my Leafy. So that was a good strategy from Kira. Smart moves. And right now I think Despair still has a really good start. Got that piece early, which you really like, especially having it on the beast. If the beast dies, you don't get the piece, or the custom sales, you don't like it much, right? Like you want to get as much value as possible. But here we go. He gets another cousin sale.
Oh,
with,
Yupaki
the first
here.
cousin sale. Oh,
Oh,
I
this
think
is gonna
he's
be
stuck, right?
beautiful.
Yeah,
Yupaki, you
that's-
lock it in.
Get that risky fish. Boom. Get the cousin sale on the frontliner. Get the Paki. So now that plant, if it doesn't draw its Leafy, most likely it's dead next round, right? Leafy wasted. Now the Aquas will have the upper hand. So let's see. What's the draw right here? Blossom already in hand from the pumpkin draw. We see no Leafy coming in from the back, but I think he's just gonna double shield it. He's gonna double shield that back. He'll double shield. He'll double shield it, and it's gonna be. He got like actually a perfect draw to save it. That was extremely lucky, I think, right?
Wow.
He got,
Yeah, that's the wall.
So now, no way that is dead. Even with crits, which doesn't exist, I don't think it would be dead. So now, Despair knowing that, he's just gonna go with the curses, right? His one curse gets the fear on him. I think he should have maybe started with another Axie, but I think he wants to play the one in after this. So maybe a one in will be coming in, put in another days, put in the anklet, everything. Now it's good. Like, I think this spray is good. Kira is good. But the problem, guys, is Kira right now has 5 leafy sacks on his axis. So the moment he gets the leafy, the damage is going to be insane. And here we go. I think the machine gun's going to be going in. The first leafy. Boom, 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 boom. What's the machine gun voice?
Let's see it. It's skrrra, bop, bop, bop. Boom, boom, boom.
Two axes almost dead. And Kira is full HP. He taunts again on the mid laner, so he saves the other 2 axes. Oh my god.
No, just leave. Nah, that is despair. Correct. You are most correct. It's just despair.
Like a tear was gonna drop. Like literally.
What do you do? What do you do?
He got triple Nemo and not even and I confused. Oh oh my god. This is just GG. I would have actually went for the serious maybe, but he just thinks he's like ahead with again that much leafy sacks, just survive next round, just play triple leafy, explode everything, and it would be GG. But that's an amazing draw again. He jumps over the shield, gets the kill actually. Wow, that is amazing from Despair. That is smart. Oh, 3 HP. But I think it wouldn't have mattered, right? It wouldn't have mattered because he wouldn't have done any damage to that front.
No,
So,
not at all.
To him, it's still pretty much chill. He's happy with that, like with the results from that round. And now it's Kira's round. The double leafy coming in. Boom, 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 boom. Is he gonna kill the mid lane? Double hit on the mid lane. Gets that kill. Gone. Another leafy. Is it gonna be 2 hits on the front? 2 hits on the front. It's one of the perfect hits, man. Perfect hits. Gets that kill on the front and on the mid. And now it's a 1v2 situation with 80 shield. And it's gonna be a roughie. The Nemo again at the wrong timing, man. It is very, very sad for this pair right now. I'm pretty sure those are the worst case scenario draws, right?
Yeah.
And it's still, I wouldn't say close, but he could have won for sure if he got like the perfect Nemo timings and custom sale timings. But this is the risk of playing Aquas. Sometimes it's with you, sometimes it's against you. And we see a tail appear. We
I have a guest star here.
favorite cats in the Axie Infinity world, you know what I'm saying? We love it so much. We have another Leafy coming in. And we have a Serious, which I think is going to be enough with the 15%. Oh, it's 80. It's not enough. 3 HP. 70.
Can he still come back? He has a Nemo. There is a very small chance. Risking the back, another attack, 1 card into Goldfish, and
Nope.
Nope.
Not Leafy again.
GG, go next.
The Leafy, guys, if you haven't played it, like, why is it so strong? So it has the ability to do damage and sustain while banishing cards. So it has triple blossom usually. It banishes those blossoms, right? It got a lot of pumpkins, so it keeps drawing. So it's guaranteed to keep getting leafies while cycling cards, while doing the damage with the leafies. So and while shielding, while hitting from the leafies that you have on you. So it's like the perfect combination of heal, damage, and sustain with the shielding. That's why, like, it's a really, really amazing tech.
Yeah, it just overall such good value, right? When Sequonaut showed me for the first time, I was like, wow, so you heal with the leaves, that's pretty good. Oh, you shield with the pumpkins. Oh, that's pretty good. You also draw, you deal 180 damage. Okay, wait, you deal 180 damage on one energy? All right. Sure, yeah. What's Tiny Dyna,
That's
120?
yeah.
Garbage.
It's amazing. I think he's just gonna stick to it. I think we're gonna see the same matchup from Kira and his opponent. We'll see what's gonna Despair. Is Despair gonna be? I think Despair has only the aquas that I saw in his axes that were available or were like playable, I would say. And for Kira, knowing that is gonna play the Leafy again. So here we go. We have game 2 ready for you guys. Let's see. Is it gonna be the same matchup? And it is the same matchup. It's a little bit of a switch. We have a shrimp version now to maybe dodge those, shields. So that's smarter. I think this pair has more of a shot and also has one Lemo nest. Oh my god, one Lemo nest. One Nemo less. One Nemo less. So that gives him again more consistent draws and goldfish. Of course, I would have loved if he had a hero on the front. It would have gave him again more sustainable draws. But here we go. We have a Risky Fish coming in. And I think a Gale for sure going to be played here to sack those balls. And this is a good start for the Despair, right? It's a good start.
This is exactly what you want. When you line up the 3 bubbles, you get the maximum damage or percentage health without the AoE. And that means every single card attack is going to hurt for maximum damage unless he sets up the bubbles, right?
Mm-hmm. And yeah, right now, Despair is just, I think, hoping to just keep dodging those. Like shields, but right now with the taunt it's tough to dodge, but he's just hoping for a good draw, and he gets a perfect draw, and as good of a draw as you can ask, right?
Wow.
Gets the bubble. Gets the bubble, gonna be second right here, boom. Bubble on everything. He's gonna be able to proc it on everything, so that's boom, that's the first one. Gets the Axikis to, I think he shouldn't be drawing. He should play the Goldfish right now, right? Perfect. Then plays the Nemo up front, get the Axikis going on that mid lane Axie, and now he's comfortable, he's good. I think if he gets the shrimp, he jumps again on that mid laner. If he doesn't get his Leafy, that's really, really good for Despair.
Yeah, he's coming in clutch here with those card draws. Can Kira answer back though? He has a lot in hand.
He already gets the Leafy value, so he's very happy about that. Now if he dies, he gets double carrot in this round, which is amazing. The only thing is, he got a cucumber slice. Is he gonna use it? I don't think.
Would you use it here?
I think it is a tough decision. He has to.
He would get the maximum value.
Mm-hmm. So he knows the jump is coming. So this is pretty smart from Kira. He actually wastes 1 energy trying to just outplay his opponent. Now the shrimp comes into the mid. I think he should have jumped on the back. That mid already played the Leafy. What do you think?
I would have 100% jumped for the back, right? Because it's usually you're trying to anticipate the front to back, and then the back door is the opposite of that, right? Hit the back liner, because this mid blocked 1 hit, but he still has perfect draw with that Cottontail Ronin. This is clean.
It is clean, and still a lot of them. Despair still has a full HP backliner, full HP mid laner almost. And that Axie on the front did its job, gave him the Cottontails, gave him the backdraw, gave him the one-in. He's pretty happy about it. That is not an amazing draw. That is a decent draw, but not an amazing draw. A heal would be coming in. Wow, he opts to go for damage and not heal the backliner. Wow. Kira playing the Leafy with an aggressive, like he's playing it aggressively, you know what I'm saying? Like he's not playing it, just shield, heal, try to delay. So I like that a lot. Now, is he dead? Doesn't opt to go with the Risky Fish first, because he knows he's going to be able to kill with the bubbles maybe. Is it going to be enough? Yes, very well calculated. I like that. Is it going to be enough with the 60, with the 20, with the 12?
That's a lot. It's all of them.
Yeah, very, very well played. And now, Kira, does he still have a shot in this? It does look like, you know what I'm saying? It looks.
There's a chance, right? You never count Leafy out.
True. Here we go. 57 on the front. He's gonna go most likely with double shield with the Fallen Sword, and I think that just give him 1 more round to maybe draw back again into it. he got 3 cards on his deck. So 3 cards, maybe he'll redraw into the Leafy, right? So it's an option for sure.
Yeah. So you're saying there's a chance?
There is a chance. There is still a chance. Is it gonna happen? It's pretty tough, because I think even with the Leafy 57, 57, 57, he needs more damage with it, and that actually doesn't have much damage. So I think it should be GG. But as you said, you never know. But like, just to be realistic, Kira I think lost this one. And now the Aquas won, the Leafy won. So now both players are like, what I'm saying? What do I do now? Do I switch to? I think Kira has more of a, how would I say? Like, he has more of options. So I think maybe he should switch to something better than the Leafy with the Science Whisperer, because it's like mostly to counter poison. But I don't think he does have anything to win against Aquas.
It's a little bit tough, right? Because with the Pockies and the Shrimps all over the place, this is not a regular Aqua team. You never know where the damage is going to go.
And now the Shrimp going to be coming in. He's still not dying, though. He's still surviving, which is insane.
Never give up.
He survived 1v2 with like 40 HP twice. Like, he just heals shields. He's going to be annoying his opponents a lot. And now if he draws good, maybe Leafy with some healing, shielding again. Or not that much shielding and healing. Boom, boom, boom. I think if he wants to kill the front, he can, but is it worth it? Maybe not. I think he opts to do it, but if he does that, I think it's just GG. 1 hit with the 8 damage from the clamshell, and it's just 1 hit, it's GG. We go to the 1-1. Now it's the decision making, right? And now it comes down to what's the decision from both players. I think this pair gonna opt to use the same team. I don't think he doesn't have anything better than this. So from it's Kira's like side that I'm thinking he did have Rage. Would you play Rage against the Shrimp?
It's definitely tough, right? We see so many Pockies, they're all stamped with Sun Stamp. We have the Shrimps. It is a lot of threat, right? If he had something like a big taunt-heavy team of beasts, then it might be worth it, but otherwise it's too dangerous.
Yes, I feel like I think they're both gonna stick. I think both gonna stick, and maybe we'll see Kira coming in. Because like that Shrimp version looks way stronger than the other one. The other one looked like troll, The other one, looked strong, looked like the Nemo's at the right time, and everything just happened right. Like, that's the problem with Aqua. Sometimes it looks troll, sometimes it looks perfect. It's just draw dependent.
Exactly, and I'm hoping I didn't influence Despair too much. We see the Shrimp, we see the Pockies everywhere, and I'm like, don't copy my stream, please.
Yeah, so we have game 3 ready. Here we go. Game point for both players. Both players want to go to the semifinals and to the quarterfinals for sure. They would love that. And we see the switch from Kira and the switch from Despair. If he just, wow. And the triple, a lot of stuff we have to discuss. A lot of stuff. So, from Kira's side, he played triple Pango, expecting the Shrimp to happen. So even if he shrimps him, he has 2 rounds in him. So that's really, really smart. But Despair was like, don't worry, bro. I'm not even going to play that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to go front to back. 1-4-0 cast, play my luck again, try to just high roll win against you. So right now, both players switch. And I would say I like Kira switch, but with Despair switch. You know what I'm saying? If Despair doesn't switch, maybe it would have been tougher. But I think right now I would give the match to Kira.
Did you see that last play by Kira? It was Believer into Retain. How did you feel about that move?
I have no feeling about that. No comments. No comments.
Peculiar.
You know what that means. You know what that means.
Maybe they know something. Maybe they know something we don't, right?
Whenever we see misplay, we are so nice. We are like, oh, maybe it's a new tech. Maybe it's something crazy gonna happen.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Are we gonna see the rage happening? I don't think so. What? Whoa.
Is he saving everything for a rainy day?
He just retained 2 cards.
He's gonna retain his entire deck at this point.
Like way of too slow tempo, right? That's the problem. Like, even if you rage, like, rage gives you energy, but you just lost 2 energy of damage. Just like 150 to like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now as if you just rage it doesn't matter because it's the same thing, you know.
Yeah,
Oh
maybe
my
he doesn't
God,
need it. Rage is energy is overrated. You don't need it. He just needs to. He just needs to have the perfect rage and kill 3 axes in one go.
The dreamland. You're living in the dreamland right now. But I'll go with you, know what I'm saying? Here comes the rage. Here comes the rage round, the triple rage,
Yup.
the fourth rage. A fourth axe gonna appear and just rage with the 2 axes. And we're just gonna kill everything. But here we go. We have the Shiba gonna be coming in with the branch into a running. Which is not bad.
Actually.
You know, so at the end of the day,
Okay.
Kira was like, you guys can talk, but my plan worked. You know what I'm saying? My plan worked. So I love that. I love that from him. He sticks to his plan. He knows what he's doing. And now the draw is, again, very, very good from Despairs. This game, he drew perfect. He drew perfectly. And I think, so with the goldfish, is he going to draw another card? But remember, guys, he doesn't have like Reckless Hunter or something. He has a defensive rune, right? So that helps him with 20%. Like with the 20% off, he can maybe survive even next round. So now Kira can still win this for sure. I think he's still got a shot.
And he lined up the rage, so he is on full deck reset. He has a lot of junk in his trunk.
That's just all hit on the farm.
That's
Oh my god, that's so bad. Now he
it's
can't
so.
even,
It's,
wait a minute,
it's,
he needs to retain.
he
Then
needs to
run
retain
in.
the axe. It's still not. There's a chance. The pangolin. The pangolin. Come on, baby.
Yeah, no, the
Marry me,
pangolin,
baby.
that's what I'm saying. So the pangolin gives you, not 20%, gives you a 15%, like 15% off cards, so now 15% less, but that draw, I'm not even gonna keep it, you know what I'm saying? That draw is just perfect. And with the bubble, with the goldfish, it is just GG, man. It was so close.
It was close.
so
That pangolin almost
but-
clutched, right?
Yeah, like that was actually amazing, but Despair just brings in the Aquas and just keeps going. He has only the Aquas in his deck, and he's in top 16 right now, which is amazing. Like it's, I like just sometimes when you bring one team, the gods of the game are like, you know what, we'll just keep this guy going. I think right now we would love to see the bracket, and then we'll go to the quarterfinal just to see our players right now. So we have Karakute still with us. Our goal is still with us, fighting, battling. She won 2-0, 2-1, and now she's in the top 16. We have Azura facing Dark. We have the next one is gonna be Chan is still in, babe. Chan is still in, and Bench is still in. So we have the superstars in. You know what I'm saying? We have Bench versus Despair. We have Chan. We have Karakute in the upper brackets. And maybe we'll be seeing MMG semifinal. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we'll be seeing Chan versus Bench and Karakute in the upper brackets, and then the final against our Karakute. It would be really, really hype.
Yeah, that's always the thing, right? When the players that we talked about, right? We have the Bench, we have the Chan, Karakute. Like, who else are we going to get in here, right? Despair is actually, like we said, up and coming. He's going to be throwing hands against an MMG player. Will he crack under pressure, though?
We'll see. That's the thing. When you play these type of tournaments, and there is, like, I think for the first play is like $1,300, which is quite a good amount of money, right? So you play for that. You have one team. One team is good and bad. Like when you have one team, you have experience on it. You know exactly every detail how to play it. The bad thing is you can be easily countered, right? So if your opponent has a counter to that team, now you can switch and you just lose. Like you literally can't do nothing. So we'll see if this Bench can just show his experience, right? He got really, really good teams. From our scrims, we saw this AoE can do really good, even though some people think actually it's the opposite, but a really good AoE can beat Aquas quite easily, especially the shrimp version can beat it. So we'll see. Bench has a really good rage, and these matches are going to be very, very exciting.
Yeah, I really want to see it come down into it because it's you have your tried and true teams, you have the AoEs, you have the Ragers. It's all about how well you can play them, how well you can guess when your opponent will play them, and then it comes down to the heart of the cards.
Yeah, so we're going to be seeing the first match, and the first match is going to be our friend again, going to be Mr. Chan playing, and we have the pool, the Axie pool ready. Here we go. We're gonna see the Axie pool. We already saw Chance, but we're gonna see MK. MK's again. The close up. I'm gonna be like, then appear, then show you the mustache, then disappear, then you know what I'm saying? But so Chan, as I said, I think his pool is almost perfect. He thought Rage is a good counter break, can be everything, right? Then you have the strongest one, I think, in my opinion, in Epic format, which is AoE. So when you bring the AoE, can almost beat everything besides Leafy. You bring a counter to AoE, right? You bring that counter, which is the double mint team, healing team. Then you have your own really good AoE, which is with the Toothless, with the double Kataro setup, with the Kataro on the eyes and on the mouth on the Kestrel one, and the Robin on the front. So it's like a perfect combination of just cards with the Robin up front. Perfection. Now we have MK. So MK got a good rage, a really good rage with the risky fish from the backline. What do you think about MK? Crow. Like,
let's talk about something here.
Yeah.
Do you see some foreheads? Do you see some Orandas, plural? There's 2 Orandas. Would that actually snuff out?
Man. He loves Oranda the same as you love Oranda.
Oranda's a terrible card. Its base damage is hot dog water. But if you can time it.
No. Remember you used Sunsampe? Don't forget the good old days. Don't forget it. You used to be a Oranda fan. Don't switch up on Oranda like that.
Okay, when I used it at AxieCon, I hit spam when he was at 9 rage. Can you draw it at the time? I didn't retain it, I just drew it. So it's all about the timing, because the problem is we can't hold on to any of those cards, right? You can't sit there holding on to 2 Orandas for the rest of the match. You have to actually play stuff at some point.
Yeah, true. But like, I think his deck, his Axie pool is quite nice, right?
Yeah, we have a lot of beasts. We have a lot of variety that he can throw up. He has a lot of little branches that we are very comfortable with. We have that interesting bird. Where do you think that bird comes into play?
I think that bird, from my experience, so he got so the front would be the Axikiss one. The Axikiss branch would be the front. It would be a Bloodlust one on the mid and a Waving Saxic bird on the backline with the Mavis. So that's the plan. I think that he's trying to pull up. Sometimes that team can be more aggressive, gives you more like just it's a bear front to back against Rage, can beat Rage pretty easily, and also the bird is a good finisher. I think it's a better finisher than a Bloodlust Axie, so I think that's his idea.
For sure, right? The Feather Fan doing a ridiculous amount of damage. That Mavis is very hard to kill, but then if you do play that team and you run to AoE, that team will struggle quite a little bit, right? You don't have enough damage to bring them down.
Yeah, true. But we'll see. I think we have first match ready. But I think Chan gonna be going maybe with AoE. He loves his AoE, and MK just pulls up that rage. So we have game 1 ready for you guys, and here we go. I'm back. I'm not a close up now. No, I just do it. But yeah, we have rage against AoE. We have rage against AoE as predictions. So what do you think about this matchup?
I feel like it's going to be very tough. You see the double Kestrel, where normally Kestrel is fine, but once you have those debuffs there, you have the vulnerable Tri-Feather, Kataro, Death Marks, everything, that removal from the cleanse to get that Kestrel is very tough. Right? And speaking of the debuffs, they already layered on. The back gets hit by the Kataro. It's going to be quite frustrating, but that enables the Shiva on the backliner too. Yeah, Cottontail running.
True. So the Shiba is up already on the back, turn 3, so that's a lot. That could be very lethal for Chan. If like MK gets a really good draw, he can double rage, triple rage even, but there is no Shiba for now. And I think the Kestrel, double Kestrel setup is really lethal sometimes when you, in this type of situation, you just keep Kestreling. Maybe even, I don't know, the Sam situation on Chan's team, but I think if he gets the Kestrel at the right time, oh my god, he gets the Robin too. So this Robin, if he doesn't get cleared with the Belieber, it's gonna be huge. So now he goes with the Cottontail. Is the Kataro gonna hit? No, it's not gonna hit. I think the Irwin, because he's taunted, so I think the Irwin gonna be coming in. Boom. The Irwin gonna be coming in for sure. Especially when you have the Robin up, I think it's more worth it, more spread damage. And now MK can not like do anything else, right? He has draw good. Does he get the Shiba? He gets the Shiba. This is a perfect draw actually. He's gonna use the Belieber. Would he use the Belieber actually? I think he used the Belieber into... No, not the Belieber. Okay.
He goes for the guaranteed
Yes,
rage.
oh, he wanted the Robin hit. He wanted. I understand. I actually understand. He wants to. So when you have the Belieber against 3 axes, like you have more of a chance to hit the Robin. But here we go. Oh, that's not what he wanted. That's not what he wanted. That is not what he wanted. He wanted
Back
that
then
to
it was
hit the
already
mid.
dead.
Oh, yeah, it was already dead. So that's extremely sad. I think maybe a Toothless might be coming in here. Perfect, because it's a lot of damage. So that's 97 to spread the damage evenly. And if you draw something to go up front, you would just go, you do the damage and maybe kill both axes next round. But here comes the Shiba. The Shiba comes in, boom, double rage. We have the piece. We have the Imp even with 0 cost now because it's a rage round. I think he's gonna go with the Imp, then into the piece, maybe turn that into a confident, use it into the front, which most likely will still be alive. At least Raven Tactic is still up for Chan. That's huge, right? He can still do a lot of damage. Then next round, maybe he can survive because he's going to be dropped into below 50%. So that 20% reduction going to be up. And the Kestrel can be going on. Oh my God, wait. So Kestrel on the front. No Samp on that. Very smart. Goes with the Irwin. Goes with the Tri-Feather. So now this is going to be all draws. It's going to be all draws. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Is MK gonna draw sword? Is he gonna draw damage on the back? Is he gonna get the Cactus Run in? You know? There is a piece on, so he doesn't need much.
He has the numbers, right? He has the...
I think he's gonna double cleanse it. Is it gonna be a cleanse? Is it gonna be a cleanse?
Come on. Yes. Maybe hold it together.
Is it? No.
No. That's exactly what I mentioned earlier, right? With all the debuffs, can you remove the disarm?
Wow. And right on point. You were right on point. He couldn't do nothing about it. And the Kataro gonna hit the Kataro Eye into the Kataro mode. The Kataro moves from Chen coming in. And he gets that win. GG's. Chen always clutch, man. He just got like something. What he calls it pure talent. You know what I'm saying? This is what we call. Crosses has it too. Crosses is here. Crosses has it too. Pure talent. They just clutch. They are just clutch.
What do you mean? Have you seen how many times I throw in tournaments? You know. Oh, you know.
Just take it. Just take it. You know, take the compliments and run with it. Act like nothing happened.
At least no one's ever run incubator in a tournament, right?
Yeah. I feel like that matchup should have, to me, with the amount of rage that happened, with the amount of stuff that happened, I feel like MK should have won that. But somehow, Chen still won. So would he run it back? Would he not run it back? We'll see. Here we go. We have game 2 ready for you guys. Boom. Here we go. We have the same matchup. So now, again, the double Kestrel, which is very, very smart actually to, like last game we didn't discuss the fact that Kestrel was not samped from Chan. So when you face Rage, actually, most samping it doesn't really make sense just because the mid doesn't have much cards, but the front has Shiva. So Kestrel going on front is smarter than going on the mid, just gives you more of a shot of winning, and Kestrel on that front, and maybe not giving him Shiba, maybe just on a Rage round he can play all his cards. So that's really, really smart from Chan. And that just shows how much experience and how much scrims and how much games he played and how much knowledge he has. So, and here we go. Chan gets not that great of a draw, but I think he's going to turn it into a Robin. Very, very, very smart. So Innocent Lamb from the front is very good because the Innocent Lamb on that front can switch into a Cousin Tail or a Robin, which is really, really good options to have, just depending on the situation. As we just saw, he couldn't use Cottontail, so he switched it into a Robin.
Yeah, it's going to be quite nasty, because that Robin, there's no guarantee to get it. Can he do it? Oh! No.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. And now. And now, the damage coming in. Here we go, Paul. Here we go. If he draws
how many cards?
Wait.
Would you not double down on
Robins?
Robins?
Double Robin?
Wait, where's the double Robin?
Wait a minute, what's happening? Where isn't he double Robin? Am I missing something?
Is maybe Chan's lagging. Do Robins not stack? Can we get a confirmation from chat? I thought it did stack.
What is
Now I'm
going
upside
on?
down right now. I can't handle it. What? Does Robin not stack?
Are we missing something? I think not. Maybe I'll DM Chan right now.
He's like, nah, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. But
I'm
either
like-
way, since the Robin comes out for the value.
Seriously, they don't stack. I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure
okay.
they don't stack. I was just,
Alright.
you know what I'm saying? we need to do a little bit of, you know what I'm saying, drama, but I'm pretty sure they don't stack.
Yeah, because
so,
that would
yeah,
be
it didn't matter.
abusive.
Yeah, it would be too crazy. So yeah, so now we have, but the thing that we didn't notice, the Cousin set actually has HP on it, so he was able to heal that mid, and now he's gonna be able to keep it one more round, and that is very smart. The Kestrel comes in. I think if he hits that Toothless on the back, I think he's gonna go with Toothless. Kill that backliner with the Kestrel on the front. I think now the game is not even close. The game doesn't even look close at this moment. He's just GG's, right?
Yeah, I think at
He's
this point he
got
can
it.
just face roll his keyboard and he's got it.
Oh, and we see a surrender. The first surrender of the tournament, man. Oh, Chan with the dominance. He's just going in, you know what I'm saying? And very, very much, very, very well played. That was very good games from Chan. The first one was close, was a little bit of second one was not even close. So congrats to him. Moves into the semifinals, maybe to face Despair or Bench in the next round.
Yeah, it's a lot there. See, at the very, very end, the guy came in ready to fight Chan. He was like, I'll fight 2 birds and a beast. And then suddenly he's fighting 4 birds and a dog. And he's like, what happened?
Yeah, and we're gonna now we're gonna go to the other bracket. So the other bracket is hype too, because we have Karakute. So Karakute, you know, as I said before, like she's almost in every tournament and she performs pretty good. Like if you don't see her in the finals, you'll be seeing her in the semifinals, quarterfinals, and she's always performing, as I said, pretty decently. So right now she's on the quarterfinals, so she would love to go to the semifinals. Maybe gets into that matchup. Maybe if Chan goes to the finals, we have Karakute Chan final, and that would just be like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure the other players were like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna let that happen. We want to be in the finals too. So it's gonna be pretty exciting. The next match we have is Kiro against Karakute. So what do you think gonna be happening? Is it gonna be a Karakute win? Is it gonna be a Kiro win?
The thing is, I've seen Karakute in 2 tournaments now. She has the best game face. She is no nonsense, nothing. Even though after the tournament, she's like the nicest person in the world. When she's in the tournament, she has a look that can kill. She is all in to win. It's terrifying.
With the bun, you know what I'm saying? There's like doesn't talk, there's nothing. Yeah. She's very much focused. So we have the Axie pools ready. So here we go. Let's see. And we have Keylord bringing in the AoE. Is that an Aqua? I think that's an Aqua, right? That's an Aqua with the AoE, so he's gonna be playing that. That's really, that's actually, Aquas are really good in AoE, but they are good against other matchups than AoE. So AoE mirror, right? When you play against an Aqua, it's not the best, but when you play against any other matchup, it's pretty decent. Actually, it's better than Birds. He has poison too, which we saw a lot of poison, but it wasn't. Nobody was playing it. It's just bringing it, just to bring it. It seems like nobody is playing it a lot, just because it's just not that great against Rage, and everybody has Rage. And to finish off, he has a decent Rage, just a normal Rage, a Pocky version, and also a Dual Blade version. I think the Dual Blade is gonna be played Dual Blade because it was zoomed up. The Dual Blade is gonna be played with the other version, which is AoE. That's the front for AoE, but we have the triple branch as we saw from Chan. The only change is we see a Chubby on the Chiba one, which I don't like. I don't think Chubby is that valuable, but I think it's good against Robins, against Mavises and stuff like that. So we have Karakute in the other side. So what do you think about Karakute? Karakute looks pretty exciting too. She has the poison, you know?
It's a very solid box. I love the Pockies, right? Because we have the Pocky on the Chubby frontliner. We have the Pocky on the backline. It's got the Nian ears, which is not as great, but the Pockies are a big threat against having a backdoor beast, right? Obviously, neither teams are thinking about playing that poison. It is way too risky unless you can make a hard read on whether they'll play AoE or not. I think both players will probably lead, like you said before, with the AoEs because it's the safest to play
Would you play the
into.
Heartsy Warrior from Kiro? Because the Heartsy Warrior on the Aqua, it's nice, but if your opponent plays AoE too, it'll be tough.
But it's like, but what other choice do you have, right? You have to either play it or you play the Rage. And the Rage can get locked out because it's a lot of damage. Just one Kestrel on Karakute's side. It is very, very frustrating to play. As we saw from the last game, right? That disarm was on the front. Cleanse nothing. And that's really, really frustrating to deal with.
True. But only one Kestrel. I think from my experience, double Kestrel against Rage is the best way. She has only one. So that I don't think that is that impressive, but it's still really good. But she got the Katara too, right? It's almost the same setup as Shen, but it's just one with one Kestrel. And I think both players have really good, decent comps. I think Kilo's comp with the Heartsy Warrior on the Aqua, with the Mavis can do really good against Rage. But I don't think Karakute's gonna maybe the 5-head move would be Karakute's plays AoE and Kiro plays Poison. Like actually predicting that if he faces Rage, I feel like he's still got a shot. I think people don't know that actually Poison can beat Rage with the double sun stamps.
Yeah, because there is not too many cleansers on Karakute's side. She would only have 3 at most, and that can be quite tough. Once the poison stacks get ramped up, that stun is harder and harder to remove every single time.
I would run it. You know what I'm saying? I would run it. So we have game 1 ready. Let's see if Kino goes risky or he goes safe. You know, go big or go home, and doesn't go big, but he doesn't go home either. So, both go Rage, the safe option. We see triple. So Kiro opts to go with the triple Pango, but Karakyu doesn't. So now she has the advantage on him for sure. You know what I'm saying? Now it's a little bit tougher. I think that's gonna be used as a she uses it as a confidence. She doesn't use it as. That was from the mid, right? If I'm not mistaken, I don't want to make it. That was from the mid. She didn't use it as a cousin tail, but I think she's trying to rage as fast as possible. So she just goes with the confident. And also the pocket is a little bit risky. If you jump on the back, you have to hit all that, give him the Shiba value. That's not that good. And either on the front. So I think that was pretty smart from her. So now Kino goes with the Belieber into the cousin tail, into the branch from the frontliner. So I think a Shiba value next round could be huge.
Yeah, it's going to be coming in hard on both sides. They're both looking to set up the Rage. What's the draw? There's a lot of Rage going around. Keylord definitely ahead, sitting at a very comfortable 13.
There's a lot of Rage.
That's a lot of confidence.
Now, like both good setup, right? They are both in a good situation to Rage. Like right now, let's see if Keylord gets the Shiba, can Rage 2 axes with one mask or anything else. Is that Shiba from the front? And it is from the front. So now we're gonna be seeing. Is there anything else to Rage? No, there is nothing. No other mask. And the lack of mask actually. Wow, no mask on that branch? From the backliner?
Nope.
Wow, that is weird to me, not gonna lie. With no, like, that's wild. So now I think with this branch, with the run-in, into another run-in, with the 7 sacks for the next round, I think Karakuz is feeling very comfortable. She's happy with this outcome. This run-in, I don't think it would kill against Pango, but with 5 sacks, it maybe does close, and it does kill. 273.
Ouch.
I'm dying. 273.
That pure
gets the kill.
instinct.
And now Keylord is in a tough situation. I don't think he can 1v2, especially with those 7 sacks. Gonna get a good draw, but all of these axes guys gonna be going into the draw and discard pile.
Yeah.
And from now on, he's gonna, I think, only have Peas and Branch in his deck. I don't think that's enough to 1v2. What's the best situation that can happen? Maybe a Branch into Peas, but a sword wouldn't be enough. So I think it is GG, and I think from that mask, I think into a Branch gets 9 wage sacks. Oh my god, not enough to raise the funds, but I think there is no combination that I can think of for Keylord to win this matchup. And right now, Keylord gonna hope for a good draw, but I don't see any good draw that can come in just from the from the logic of the discount pile what just happened. So
That's
GG
despair.
Lukaku takes game 1. Yeah, like
that's definitely
the thing that surprised me is that in epic format, no mask on the on the branch. It would have actually changed the game. It would have been able to raise on the front. Yeah, one mask on that branch. One mask would have changed the game. I think he should switch it right now. So maybe I don't know if they're still playing or not, but I think they already played. But yeah, that one is a mistake. That one is a mistake for sure. Cost him the entire game. So yeah, like Karaku's up 1-0. I think maybe we'll see just the same matchup. Maybe we'll just see the same matchup. Maybe just switch to Poison. I want to say Poison. I want to see somebody play Poison and impress us with the win against Rage. It would be really impressive.
Yeah, I think people are too worried that, once you have the cleanses, you have the rages, it's a guaranteed loss. It's not a guaranteed loss. It may be a little bit unfavorable, and it could definitely lose easily, but you can still hold your own, I think.
Yeah, and with that matchup, as we said, like it was too close. It wasn't like one-sided. And also, there was a Pango against, the damage difference from the wounds from the Pango against the Pure Instinct is not the same. He was expecting AoE, ended up facing Rage Mirror, so I don't think that change made sense. I wouldn't change it. So we have game 2 ready. I think maybe we'll see Rage against Rage, so here we go. Is it going to be switch to AoE? Is it going to be Rage against Rage again? And I knew it was Rage against Rage because they don't want to risk it. They both don't want to risk it. They both don't want to risk it. So here we go again. But now we see the switch. I don't know if we can see the axes of the rows from the back, the charms from the backliner of Keylord. Did he switch or not? I don't know if he switched or not on the axis on the back. If he has a mask on the branch or not this time. He switched his mid. Wait a minute. He switched his mid.
That's a tri-feather? Was Keylord expecting an AoE?
Man, every game I'm like, wait a minute. Every time there is something weird that is happening, this is too fun. What is
one of these things is not like the other,
Yeah, so there is a switch for the mid lane. It was a normal one that fits with the Rage. Now we have a Tri-Fighter one, but it still has Peace, still have Dual Blade, still has Confident, the same setup. And he already played the Tri-Fighter, it's gone, so he doesn't have to worry about it. And we see the Rage early. We see the Ronin. I don't think Ronin gonna kill. He's gonna do 170. Usually does 172 with the Pure Instinct boon on it. So that's a little bit of an early Rage, which I actually kinda like. So it gives you the ability to maybe Rage again. But here we go now. It's gonna be the Shiba, which is gonna give 7 on the back. Puts that confidence on the mid laner. Smart. Kinda cute. You know what I'm saying? 5 head. Put it on the mid laner so you have that double Rage happening. And now Karakush is set up. If she had, like, I think we still didn't see anything from the back, right? Like the run-in or anything.
Oh, the back is just chilling.
Back. Yeah, so
I feel like Keylord maybe was low-key afraid of the Pocky backdoor. That's why he thought they gotta use the energy right away, the Rage.
He already raged and he's on 7 again.
Oh, maybe he knows. He's on 9. He knows he's gonna rage again. He's like, yeah, it's fine.
This is insane, man. This is insane. And here we go. We have the P's coming in. So the Rage is gonna be coming in from the front. I think we're gonna see another P's come in, and that's gonna give a 9. The branch into a run-in. And that's gonna be another mask, goes into the backliner, goes with the run-in, gets the kill. Perfect combination, perfect calculations.
Oh, jeez.
Boom, 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 boom. That's the Rage for you. And now, 9 Rage on Keylord. I think it's still close with a good draw. Can we see any mask coming in? No mask. But actually, this is pretty smart. This is pretty good. It's not bad. Because you save the Rage on you, right? If you survive, you just win. I think it's actually not bad for him. Got the P's, got the branch on the deck, and the Believer.
And it's hard for Karaku to kill here.
It's very tough. I think she needs P's into running some really, really tough combination. And she doesn't get it.
Nope.
Yeah, she doesn't get that. No, it doesn't. I don't think this kills. And from that, she doesn't play the branch smart, so it doesn't put more damage on her. But any of those Rage cards like would win. Like he has Belieber, Branch, Peace in the deck right now. So Kilo needs a decent draw and he wins. So he gets one. Is it gonna be enough?
Oh, it's
gonna be 50-50-50. I'm pretty sure 50-50-50.
Oh, this is close with that vulnerable. Pop. Ooh.
Man.
Oh.
Pure 60.
The two PP gloves.
Reckless Hunter for the win.
That's why you don't play Reckless Hunter.
For the win. Yeah. And I think it's GG. And
that revenge draw, though.
Wow, man. It's a wow for me. Wow. Clutch games. Clutch game. GG for Karq 2-0. Very close matchup. The second one, both players, I think, played almost perfect. Like, they played as perfect as they could. Did great, but Karq just comes in clutch in that last one and moves into the semifinals. And this is, I think, we can see the brackets one more time. But I think, so Chan moved in, Karq moved in, and we have, like, really good, exciting semifinals. We have both in the up, one in the other brackets, one in the lower one. So if they both win, we're gonna see them in the semifinals, but it's gonna be exciting matchups. And yeah, we're gonna take a little bit of a break. Then I think, we have the bracket. So I want to see what's the matchup. So before we go into the break, so we have Karq facing Azura, and we have, is it Bench against Shan? I'm so excited for that, man. I'm so excited. What do you think about this matchup before I go into the break?
We're gonna have to see, because between these two, whoever loses, we're gonna have a talking with them, right? They might get dropped to the lower tier roster. You know what's gonna happen, whether we like it or not.
Yeah, but I think both in the semifinals, they should be very proud. I'm pretty sure they would have loved to face in the finals. In that case, they would be like, if you win, it's just in the same guild. But I think right now it makes it more exciting in the semifinals for us, because we're gonna see even in a more exciting finals. So we're gonna be going into a little break, and we're gonna be seeing you in a while.
Got my back, I'm sure I won't lose if I hold it. Chance, your time to choose. I'm free from the system, no stress in the money. We're breaking the rules, doing actually GG.
Pay to play.
You know what it is. Listen real quick.
Play to earn.
I'm your own money, be your goddamn.
Don't waste your time. Play to earn. Don't waste your time. Play to earn. Don't waste your time. Play to earn. Don't waste your time. Play to earn.
Break free. Now, have you ever experienced true freedom? Financial freedom.
I'm sipping.
Got my back, I'm sure I won't lose if I hold the chance. Your time to chew, I'm free from the system. No stress in the money, breaking the rules. What to do? Actually, GG, gonna
Pay
break
to
this.
play,
You know what it is. Listen real quick.
play to earn.
Earn your own money, be your goddamn.
Don't waste your time. Play to earn.
Trying to find what you like. Oh, you and I won't close our eyes till we cross that.
Don't waste your time. Play to earn.
There's something that
Don't waste your time. Play to earn. Don't waste your time. Play to earn.
Break free. Now, have you ever experienced true freedom? Financial freedom.
I'm sipping. Alright, I'll go. Alright, I'm sipping.
Just let those things pop. Here we go. We are back.
Hello.
Are you excited for the next match, Bestoko?
Oh, one of them is gone. You know what I'm saying? One of them is bye-bye. One of them gonna get flamed. Any mistake gonna be clipped, saved any day. In a rainy day, just bring it back, But yeah, we have this match, guys. It's our homies, it's our friends, our teammates, everything. It's Bench versus Chan. We have
they're friends for now.
already. Yeah, but for sure, you face each other, you're enemies now, but overall teammates, friends, But yeah, both players really, really strong. Bench lately been on a tear, doing really, really good on everything he's on. Qualified to LSL, did really good on LSL. Then now he's in the E4E finals, he's in semifinals. Like he's doing really, really amazingly, right? Like you couldn't ask better from him. Everything he plays, he's doing good. And I'm proud of him for sure, and hope he keeps doing great. I'm actually rooting for Bench. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. I'll choose Bench. Who are you choosing?
Yeah, the underdog. I have to take Chan then, right? Because Chan was my teammate.
What? You're choosing Bench over me? But we want Bench. We want Bench to the finals. Even though I want to see the matchup, I want to see. I'm in between. I want to see Chan against Karakus, but at the same time, I want Bench to win it all. I would be really, really happy for him. But yeah, either way, we are happy with the outcome. You know what I'm saying? Either way, we're gonna be happy with the outcome. Sure. It's gonna be really, really. What do you mean, sure? What do you mean?
I wanted to be on Bench as well, right? You always go for underdog, 100%.
Yeah. So we have the Axie pools ready for both of them. I think we already saw. We're gonna take another look before we go into the games, and here we go. Ooh. We have Chan. I think we can go from another perspective right now. If you see both pools, which one would you like to be played right now?
I think Chan's pool is definitely stronger, right? Having the ability to play that sustain AoE counter comp puts that threat where people are hesitant about playing AoE. Meanwhile, Bench has a lot of dogs. He has the Beast, he has an Aqua or two sneaking in, and the two birds. It's going to be tough, right? Because Chen has the OP Beast. That Beast has the Robin on the Innocent Lamb. Meanwhile, Bench has the Robin only sitting on the bird instead.
True. And the thing is, as you said, Chen has the healing team or sustain team that makes the opponents kind of afraid to play the AoE, but at the same time, it's very hard to play against Rage because it's like an advantage and a disadvantage even for yourself. Because if they play Rage, almost likely you lose in that match. And in this case, I think both players have really strong AoE, right? With the Robin, with the Kestrel, I think maybe I would say Chance is better with the double Kestrel setup and also has the option on the Robin on the front. So doesn't have to have it at the end game when it's kind of useless against AoE. So I think Chan has a little bit of advantage, just a little bit of advantage, as you said, box-wise.
Yeah, it's just having that variety because Aqua teams are nice, but I don't think they're the They're the hard counters that the AoE sustain team definitely has.
Yes, and like I think for me right now, if I'm bench, like seeing Chan's setup, I would just run AoE or one like I would start with AoE rage and just stick to that one. Like don't switch it, cause just to play a little bit of mind games with Chan, but at the same time Chan has the option to counter both. And not counter, but like do good against both. Because I think AoE's like Chan's AoE does the best against does the best. Oh my god, does the best against rage of all AoEs I've seen. Like he has really consistent wins against them.
Yeah, he has all the stamps in the right places. He has all the Kataros as well, the 2 Kestrels. It's just very, very tough to fight into that from the Rage perspective.
So we have match 1 ready, and we're gonna see, is it gonna be AoE against AoE? Is it gonna be Rage against Rage? Is it gonna be Rage against AoE? And we have AoE against AoE. So Chan's logic is like the same that I'm thinking, right? He has a really good AoE that can really beat Rage, and at the same time, does really good in mirrors. So like right now, we're gonna just be seeing Chan draws that Robin a little bit in I would say bad situation because he wants the cognitive value, but at the same time, it doesn't really matter much, right? So now he's gonna use the Grammar Fan, a little bit more damage, but it's not that huge of an effect. Kind of one energy gone, but at the same time, if right now bench doesn't get any AoE, or maybe he wants to use something up front, Robin maybe would be useful. So here we go. He gets he used it as a confidence because the confidence would be useless. Also remove one of those. To remove one of those vulnerable. I think maybe he'll choose to use it on the mid because he knows that bag gonna be targeted already is lower than the mid. So goes with the mid laner. That's good. And now it's looking even. It's looking quite even.
Oh, Bench's bird on that mid. It's getting that rage. It can get angry.
1 sec, close the door.
Oh, Earwing coming in. We have the Katara. Will Chen hit? Of course, Chen hits every single time. He has that confident from the innocent lamb that will give, or not the confident, the Cottontail. This is just maximum value here. This is looking pretty tough.
It's looking pretty tough just because right now that back is already out of Raven tactics. 20% damage, so now it's below 50%, and Chan is still sitting comfortably, right? Like the draw, this round's draw was almost perfection, and now it's just gonna be, let's see, Bench needs to draw good. Like right now, this is the time for Bench to draw good, and that Kestrel could be very valuable. It could help him out a lot, but we see more front to back damage. Actually, no piece than Erwin. Maybe he just values the damage on the backline than on the frontliner. Yeah, that may be a debate. Maybe that's the debate. I don't know. I think the way he played it is just fine. Both are fine. And so now that Kestrel is always useless, man. That Kestrel is all. Whenever I play it too, I feel you, Bench. Whenever they play against me, I get nothing. I play it, they get everything. I'm like, come on now. Come on, guys. Give me some help. Get some help.
This is how I got killed for round 1 exit. I was just like, cool. I just don't get to play anything.
Same. I got like Kestrel gets 1 card. I'm like, come on. Oh, this is a really, really, really nice draw though. Is it a little bit too late? Maybe.
It's too late.
But at the same time, I feel like it's still. I think Chance still cannot kill next round. So maybe there is 1 more round in benches. Like so, next round, maybe he will die. Maybe it depends on the draw. I think he needs to kill 1 Axie just to give maybe souls into the deck of Chan and maybe get a bad draw. But we already see that he didn't even cycle back. He still got 3 from those back cards. So those birds gonna be having 3 cards to do damage with, and 1 gonna kill that one on the back. 2 others, yeah. So it's I think it's GG. So gonna be coming with the Grandma into the Erwin. I think into the Gramas, into the Kataro, and I think that would just next round would just be GG, and this be like almost 0% to kill both, right?
No, it's impossible. Yeah, it's tough.
It is
right.
tough, and right now, I like Bench, just gonna be thinking, like, what's my situation right now? I think for Bench just needs to play the rage and maybe put the beast on the mid. Just surprise him with that move. I think that even this draw is just sad because he can't shield the Pango, and now it is just literally. It was GG, but now it's just like super sad GG, you know. So I think in the next game I would be like if I was bench, like my AoE didn't do that good, and like just after that I would just play my rage. I would just play rage with putting the beast in the mid.
Mm-hmm. And you have to hope, right? You get the proper draw, you get the proper answers. Do you think the sustain team is going to show itself today? Do you think it's just there as a threat?
So? Nah, I don't think. Like, especially when you win and you don't have to risk it, because that's a huge risk. I feel like in bench right now is for sure just switching. Not for sure, but most likely switching to rage. Switching to rage, you switch to the hidden. He got a shot, like for sure. He's favored, even with the double shroom from Innocent Lamb and the mushroom available. I don't think that's enough with only two summons. I think you need more to beat rage, so I feel like you're just gonna stick to AoE.
Yeah, AoE is a very comfortable pick. Chen has been absolutely destroying with the AoE team as well. Like, it's just been, he's got one of the strongest I've ever seen. So it's going to be holding a lot of pressure on people this match, this tournament, because will you counter it? Will you be able to counter it? Or what if Chen actually switches it up, right?
Yeah, and as you say that, let's see for ourselves. We have game 2 ready, and here we go. Is it going to be switch up? It's AoE against bench switches to Aquas. Wow, and that is an amazing draw from Chen. Actually, I had a debate. What do you think about actually not playing the Robin, playing something else, and retaining the Robin into next round? So you get more value out of it. Because I feel like usually you put Robin, you don't play it first turn.
Yeah, the problem is that the HP starts ticking down immediately, right? I think it's still okay to play it out, especially when you get the good value cards like what he's going to pull now. Grandma's Fan and the Kataro. And as long as he can get a Cottontail, because he has the Cottontail tech where it has bonus healing, it will actually give the Robin one additional turn.
Yes. And yeah, I agree with that. Like, I feel like for me, I never like kept, like I see Robin, I'm so excited. Oh, play the Robin. But after thinking about it, I feel like maybe keeping it is the better option.
Keeping it, but the only thing is, if you do run into a bubble in the later turns, then the Robin does get picked off. If you play it earlier, then you don't have to worry nearly so much about it, right? Because it already gives you all the value by the time they get to the bubble.
Yeah, I'm just like, usually they don't have that much like bubble as fast as possible. Oh, he opts to kill. Wow. He opts to kill because he actually, maybe he's like, you know what? He gets that Cottontail, he heals it. I'm kind of screwed, you know? So now this is a good round. He actually gets it. He actually gets that Cottontail. So that was the right decision by bench at the end of the day. And now this is a really good draw. He gets another Robin. From that, he puts it up front. Chan is just right now, just, you know what I'm saying? He's just, you know? And right now, like, he just moving mad. He's just moving mad. He sees that final. He says that it's his. And, like, Chan, like, right now, bench needs a really perfect draw to kill that front while doing some damage. And that is not it. That is not the draw he would have liked. And it's... Also, right now, guys, just to tell you, like, I'm a little bit... There's a lot of noise outside. Morocco just qualified to the semifinals, and it's insane. So if you see me, like, stop talking, it's, like, too much noise.
If you run out the door, we understand. You know, you got to do what you got to do.
You don't even know how crazy right now it's outside. Like, it's like something... It's like out of a movie.
We get a little taste of it. And look at that. This is pure pain right here. The backliner does get disabled. The C-Select cleansers have disappeared from all the debuffs. Oh, what do you do? What can you do?
I think this one is done. It's pretty tough, especially right now. The back is disabled. It's not even gonna die. If he draws even 3 on it or something, it's already looking like very gloomy, right? So this is what I was saying. A lot of people thought about Aquas as the counter to AoE, which I thought the same too. But after, like, because I scrimmed with it, it seemed winning. So at some point, again, I scrimmed, and it seemed like it's not doing good at all. As we saw right now, Chan, oh my god, the draw is so sad. But we see Chan is doing really good with AoE, and again, oh my god, he drew everything on the back. And that is just sad. Maybe, like, even the Nemo is just, you know, doesn't do nothing at this point. And I think if he draws anything that is like decent, is just GG.
Yeah,
And
it's
I think
it's
GG,
over. Like
right? Yeah,
look
GG.
at the it's turn 9. Everything's pretty much already dead. Chen is everything healthy. He has Raven's tactic everywhere, and it's just over. Oh, look at that damage.
Yeah. And
Right.
like right now, bench. I want to say the bench did his best, but the games didn't look close, right? Didn't look close. Chan with his AoE. Like I saw the polls. I said that Chan's AoE is very scary. It's extremely scary. It is not that easy to face at all. Like somehow he keeps just winning with it every matchup. So congrats to Chan to move into the finals. Amazing, always. Just one LSL. Just one LSL. Comes in, finals again. This man doesn't miss. Doesn't miss.
We haven't seen a single Kotaro miss. He has landed all of the cards. He got the craziest draws, and Bench was on the receiving end of the low rolls, right? He got the worst cards. He got the bad timings on the Cottontails. And that's just really hard because there's nothing you can really do. It's not even like Bench played particularly wrong. He didn't do anything improperly.
Next match is really exciting too. So we have Karakus facing Azura. I know Karakus very well. Do you have any information about Azura?
I have not heard of Azura. They are an up-and-comer, I guess. This is going to be very, very fun, right? Is it going to be the queen versus the underdog here?
Yeah, that's exactly what's going to be happening. So I got the first part, which is Chan moving to the finals. Now, let's see if Karaku is going to be able to do it. Of course, I want to see the underdog moving, but at this point, when you see all the Chan in the finals, you want to see the two like big names just facing each other, and let's see who wins. And we have the Axie pool ready. Let's see the Axies. Let's see what they bring in. We saw Karakute, and we're gonna go over again. But we have, so she has a really good AoE too. She almost has the same AoE as Chan. She's just lacking the Kestrel on the egg one. So she opts to go with the egg, which is a really good option too. Chan has the Kestrel option, which just gives you more outplay. As you saw, the Aquas couldn't even play. So that's really good. Has the poison, and also she has a really good rage. Normal, just front to back with the Pocky for a little bit of outplay if she needs to. And I think that's a good box, just a complete box. If she moves to the finals, it can for sure compete.
Do you think we will see a poison at some point out of this match? There is a chance of it, right? But I think both players are going to be hesitant. They'll roll the rage first because it seems to be like the safer decision. But I want to see someone say, screw it, I'm just going to run the poison, right?
Yeah. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be tough to break the poison. It's gonna be like, especially like when you get closer to like semifinals, finals, it just becomes harder and harder to play those risky matchups. Those like some players feel comfortable doing it. Some players like just play the safe option, just try to just sneak into that final or just get to that final. But from Azura's side, we see poison again. We see a Mavis version of the AoE, which is not that consistent. But especially when you see a lot of AoE from the opponents. And we see a rage, a triple branch rage with a nutcracker on the back, not the Axie Kiss, which might be actually impactful facing AoEs.
Yeah, that's going to be difficult, right? Because when you have like a part or two off, it can impact you, right? When you get the wrong card at the wrong time, it hurts a lot, especially because it looks like Karakute's box is going to be a little bit stronger overall. So you're going to be at disadvantage coming into this no matter what.
And also, I would like be checking what Karakute was playing maybe before. Just I don't know if they have the option to. I played on Esports server. I don't think they have the option, so it's a little bit tougher. We used to in V2, you check like what they played before. So what's their like strategy of picking? But now you don't even have the option, so it's a little bit tougher. But I would say if I have to choose from the box, as you said, I would say Karakute has the better consistent box. So like I think we're gonna be going to game one. Is Azura gonna be able to do it? Is Karakute just gonna show, as you said, oh my god, she's the queen, she plays, oh my god.
She did it, she did it. She did it.
If there's anybody that's gonna do it, she's the one that's gonna be doing it. And we see poison. Finally, baby, I know people are happy to see this poison. Yeah, happy. I'm happy too. So here we go, the first stun comes in. I don't think no need to use it. Right now you need survivability, very well played. The Gecko, I think, was from the front, so if he using it, it would be just useless, right? And this matchup is, already the double Shiba. That is not good at all. You want them until you are low, right? So you can use that value, triple rage, boom, just win. But now, Is the stun gonna be coming in? We see the stun come in because Karakyu's side, she doesn't know where the Shiba is. It got or is it not? So right now, this is going pretty nice. I would have actually maybe went 2 poison, but the stun is not that bad.
There was actually an interesting decision made by Azura. They actually held onto their front Shiba on the first turn. I don't think that's worth it because it slows down your card draw and you have no value off the Shiba.
Is that? It's still like with no Shibas and it's still going pretty good. Like gets really huge damage. 7 rage on the back, 7 rage on the mid, and the front is almost dead with almost no poison on the mid laner or the back. 4 poison is not a lot. Another stun comes in. So this stun might be very valuable. This stun might be very, very valuable for the next round because we didn't see much from the front of Azura. So right now, this round is very, very important for Azura. We see 2 coming in. That's exactly what I was saying. Almost no value, but the thing is, the rage is perfect. 9-9. So now maybe a tiny from the back sept, but I think it's already gone. We've already seen it. So that's not going to be... Oh, it's not Sam. I think she redraw the fronts. Well, maybe it's still valuable, you know? Gets the poison.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right? Double poison. And is it going to be double poison or shield? Opts for the double poison because it's a little bit right now. A little bit too behind, right?
Yeah, you need to rush. You need to get something on the board, some sort of threat.
I think, oh my god, look at the value. Look at the value out of these stuns, man.
The stuns. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Amazing stuns. And the front is still very much full HP. And the stun comes in again from the back. This rotation is amazing for Karakyut. Gets the green thorn. Gonna put the shield on that mid laner. And now it's looking like the poison is doing some work, man.
Yep. Another one.
Oh my god.
The draw, please.
Oh my god. This is just insane. A Gila and it's GG. A poison Gila and it's GG, right?
Yeah.
I think it's poison, Gila, it's done. And she gets the poison Gila and I think it's GG. But I think Yam just guarantees it, right? Like the Gila, she just goes for the most guaranteed option, which is not the small threat because she doesn't need the heal much. So the damage is more valuable for sure. Kills both the back and the front. Even if it didn't die with the poison ticks, it would have been enough. Now 9 rage is gone on the back, 9 on the mid, but doesn't have much cards to outplay 2 axes at the same time. And I think Karakyut just did it. Showed that poison can win this matchup. We see like a lot of damage going to be coming in from that beast, but I think it's going to be all into 1 axis, which is very sad to see. That's not going to be enough. It has to... Azura has to like waste that running, too much wasted damage on that mid, and now any swords with some like any type of damage gives Karakyut the win.
What can you do? Is this? I hope there's going to be another stun.
I called it from the beginning. I was like, I want Karakyut, my girl, in the final against Chan, and I got it. I got the final that I wanted. Imagine calling it from the beginning. I knew. Somehow. Teller, you know. I'm giving myself too much credit here, but
I know. But the thing is, as soon as you see Karakyut in a tournament, you're like, yeah, all right. So who's going to be fighting Karakyut? You know, in the finals.
Yeah. So Chan in the finals. I think Karakyut's got it. Most likely, she can just like any type of poison, type of damage with the 20 poison next round, which she would just get the kill, but she's gonna get the kill while hitting. Boom, 84 damage, get the win. 2-0, moves into the finals. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have Karakyut versus Chan. Who are we supporting? It's gonna be tough. If you support Chan, Karakyut will be like, really?
Was that not just the first game?
No, I think was it the first game?
Yeah, because it was the poison surprise pick, right? As the first match.
I thought it was the second game.
But Stoko, you're already cheering like it's over. Hey, whoa! Sit down. It ain't over till it's over.
I don't know what's the final. They're gonna be like the he knows. I swear to God, I don't know.
Whoa, but Stoko, spoilers.
My bad, guys. Don't blame me. I'm like too excited. Morocco won. I want to celebrate right now. Want to start running around. I want to start crying.
Leaving.
I'm too excited, guys. You don't even know how many. Like, Morocco hasn't been in semifinals ever in like fucking 100 years. So I'm like, just go, Crow, go.
Yeah. You just chilled, and then we're gonna come into the second match. So here's the problem: do you stick with the poison to assert dominance? Because here's the thing: the poison's a good answer against the AOE. The poison's good against the rage. How would you counter it with Azura's
It's not
box?
good against rage. She just got extremely.
You don't know that. You don't know that. I mean,
those stuns were like. So she stunned.
stuns were
in the next rotation, stunned. The next rotation, stun. So after that kill, it was just like, what can I do? Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just too good of a draw to pass on. I don't think that usually happens. I'm pretty sure Rage is favored. So if you have the option to switch, you would switch to AoE. So in my opinion, switch to AoE from Krakus would be coming in the next game.
But that's the smart thing. But what if you flip the script, right? And you throw them off by sticking with that poison and stunning them again, right?
Yeah, so we have the game ready. So let's see. Is she gonna sick? Is she gonna...
Kara's brave. Kara's brave.
Yeah,
she wouldn't give up.
Not poison.
Nah.
No AoE. We're gonna be rage.
No fun allowed.
No fun allowed. Exactly. Just gonna be watching the Rage versus Rage, which is an exciting match. I actually do enjoy watching this match just because every single player plays it a little bit differently. It's draw dependent for sure, but everybody just obstacle. As we see, this confidence, if I got it, maybe I would have used it mid because I have the branch on the mid, and I know I might have the option to rage my back like later on, so I wouldn't use that confidence on that back. But Azura opts to use it on the back, so it's just different play styles.
Yeah, for sure. So both Shibas have already been used, so it's about who can draw the front Shiba before it's too late.
Yeah, let's see. Is it going to be the Shiba coming in from the front? No. But I think it might still be alive the next round because it's only turn 4 with 2 energy if no Cotton Set is drawn. We see the Belieber coming in, hits 2 axes, so that's 3 rage, sacks, plus the mask, 1 rage for the mask for everybody. So that's a good round. That's a really decent round. Put the piece for good damage next round, and that is not good at all because for sure Azura would have liked a Cotton Tail to kill that front. Doesn't give that Shiba value. No branch actually. Wow.
Interesting.
No branch from the mid. That's the branch from the mid laner. So I would have actually that's weird to me, but maybe Azura has a better idea. So I think the running gonna be coming in here, or the Axicus doesn't kill. Does it kill? It does kill. The calculations.
It does.
Good
The
job.
rage and pure instinct.
Kill. The Cotton Tail comes in into a running. Maybe if she knows the draw, maybe she would retain the running even. If she knows what the draw is, if she knows the guaranteed coming in something really good. But that's not necessary. Doesn't want to waste 135. Understandable for sure. And now Krakus looking good. Let's see Azura's draw. If it's a really good draw. So we see the Belieber coming in. That's a rage. That's a rage. So that's a cut.
Yep.
This is gonna be a really, really huge damage. Gonna see that into a running. Is that running gonna be enough? I don't think it will be.
Do we have the pure instinct? We have the pure power. Come on, let's send it.
So I actually thought it was the other axe because usually, like when we play, if you see the Cotton Tail and next to it running, so it's the Axie that is here, right? Like they look kind of like each other, but yeah, it was from the back. So the running from the back kills 100%. But this game is still close. I don't think Kara wanna rage here, but it doesn't really matter. She has to, right? And she's gonna get to use the sword. So the draw for next round would the perfect draw would be a running, like anything stuff running. That I think Axie Kiss, sword running for Krakus would be good. But let's see Azura's draw. Like right here, appease. Again, the same draw. Appease in some. Oh my god. Appease into a damage card, into a running does it, but no appease, nothing. See a running. Hold back a confuse to do maximum running damage. Very, very, very good. Now it's all about draws. It is all about draws. Is it gonna be the godly draw? Is it not gonna be the godly draw? Here we go. First one, running. I see exactly what I said. Execute into sword, into running. I'm like, I predict these things. You know what I'm saying? And now I can get up again. Woo!
Go outside, honk your horn. Ouch. See, Kara's just better. She's just on another level. She has the pure instinct IRL, right?
Oh, yeah. So now I can say it. I guess we have the finals that we always wanted. Chan versus Karakus. For the first, I've never casted this. I think we've already seen the Axie polls. We know what they bring in.
We know.
We have the perfect. So we have the AoE. I really know every Chan Axis. I know them by heart. Every single Axis, you know. So we have the AoEs. We have the Rage. And we have a healing team, which kind of cancels poison from Karakus, right? So most likely we're not going to see Karakus poison. That's almost impossible. But in Karakus' hand, she has AoE and Rage, which is a really consistent Rage plus a really consistent AoE. I just still would give a little bit of an edge to Chan, just because his AoE, I believe, with the double Kestrel is better than the egg Kestrel, just from experience, from scrims, from everything. But still, you never know the draws. If you draw like really bad draws, you can still lose. But like, if I have to choose, I love you, Karaku, but I'll choose my vote Chan. I'll give you the prediction.
You're throwing on Chen. I'm throwing on Kara. 100%. She's the mom of Axies. She takes care of all of us.
Yeah, exactly. So like in this case, whoever wins, I'll be happy. So let's go to game one. Like, there is nothing more to say. I'm just excited to watch what's gonna be picking. I think Wage most likely from Kara, and we have Wage versus Rage. So Chan's Rage, we have the triple branch with the hero on the mid. From Karaku's side, she has the Paki but not Samp though. That Paki is not Samp because 410 it's not Samped, right? So that's a really good. If she Samped it, maybe it would have been really smart. You know, it would have been an outplay and a half, but Chan goes with the Reckless Hunter. He always has to use this in this matchup. Draws the Shiba. That Shiba is from the front. I'm like, I can't see, it's a little bit, you know. That Shiba from the front, so the Shiba is gone. So now,
what would be?
Now it's a little bit of advantage to Kara, because if she gets the Shiba next round, that Shiba gonna give 4, so 6 on the mid with the branch might be coming in. So the double Rage might be in, in queue. So right now it seems like Kara is ahead, but let's see the draws. That draw is a little bit too crazy.
It's fine. It's
not
fine.
bad. But you would love to use the custom tail. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. That's really good usage though. For the confidence, puts 2 on the mid. Perfectly calculated 9 on the backliner. Gonna put 1 more on the mid, or maybe you remove that on the front. No, goes on the mid. Any mask users gonna make those 2 backliner Rage. This is, I'm like, oh, let's see. I'm like a little kid in the candy store. I wanna see the Rages happening, you know.
Where's the Shiba?
Yeah, no Shiba from that front Sedge. Shiba only from the back coming in. And this Rage from Chan gonna be crazy if he because we didn't see much cost. We saw a lot of 0 costs, right?
Yep.
So the double Rage should be full of like damage. So here we go. We have Chan Rage coming in 9-9. We have the Shiba. Oh my god, with the hero, this is gonna be actually crazy.
Oh boy.
So the hero gonna be coming in. That's a kill, right? No, the branch to stop it. The branch into a 1-in. Oh, yeah. That is insane, actually. And I think that 1-in is played. Now he's going to retain that Shiba. And now next round, he's guaranteed really good damage, right? So Shiba into anything, and he just wins. Karakus wasn't even able to Rage once this matchup, which is very, very tough. It looks good at the beginning. Then the draws for Chan was just perfect for that round. And he just set up the perfect Rage.
Yeah, it's too late. But depending on the draw, Kara could still clutch back.
Yeah,
she can get angry.
She can, for sure. The Reckless Hunter is scary with the Shiba retain. It's scary. It's gonna do like, I think 150, 160 something damage with the H Rage.
Yeah.
Oh, I think is it enough? Oh my god, with the H Rage sacks, with the Reckless Hunter.
I think no, it's fine. All right, no. Kara's gonna throw hands. Kara's pissed.
Here we go. Is it the promise? Oh,
all right, Chen. Goodbye. Goodbye.
What do you think about it? It's not a kill.
Oh, never mind. Sorry. Yeah, it was. I meant yeah. Goodbye, Kara. I'm sorry. Yep.
Wow.
Oh,
The lucky
it
draw
was.
last time, the unlucky draw this time.
Yeah.
11 car. What? Like, that was actually very unlucky. Like, you know what I'm saying? By the way, guys, it's a BO5 in the final. So, it's not BO3 as usual, BO5. So, it's still, you lose one, you are not that stressed. You have 2 more to go. So, we saw very much, like, I think the last 2 tournaments I casted in E4A was reverse sweeps in the finals. Last time it was reverse sweep, if I remembered right. Maybe the one before was reverse sweep. So, there's a lot of things that can happen. But for the first one, that happened. What do you think about that matchup? Any conclusions?
I mean, that's tough. I think the hardest thing is you just gotta draw and rage better, right? That's the problem. If you can't rage, it just feels so bad. You're watching your opponent get energy. They're going to the grocery store buying whatever they want, and you're sitting there, you got nothing, and it just feels like despair.
Exactly. And like just for the, I think for the like future matchup they're gonna be playing right now, we saw Rage against Rage. Chan Rage, like almost every time is that consistent. A lot of 2 costs to compensate for those 0 costs, plus the hero just gives you a consistent draws rage-wise, right? But for, I think maybe an outplay could be a Pocky Stamp. What do you think about that? I think a Pocky Stamp could be really good.
I would love the Pocky, right? Because if you can line it up, especially because Chan was running that Reckless on that second turn of cards, if you retain that
It's
Pocky
like-
with
yeah.
a stamp and you get a Cottontail and decent back cards, you actually kill the Rage Beast or the Reckless Beast instantly.
True. That's what I was gonna say. But when you see a Reckless, and Chan loves to play Reckless. So I think maybe we could see that, but we have game 2 ready, guys. Let's go. Here we go. We have game 2 ready. Game 2 ready. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's gonna be Rage against. Maybe it's gonna be Rage against AoE. I feel like Rage against AoE might be coming AoE from Chan, Rage from Carl. And did I get it right? No, it switched. It's AoE from Carl facing Chan's Rage, and we see that that's actually not that good for Chan. He already Shiba gone. Shiba is gone, no Shiba value. Usually I used to retain it because a lot of time with Reckless they do so much damage like so fast that actually you get the value. But in this case, Chan just opts to go for damage. Like just to see a Reckless Hunter against AoE, a lot of people wouldn't do that, right? They would be scared. But I'm telling you, like actually Reckless doesn't matter. It gives you more damage and it's just, I think it's not that bad against AoE. It's not that bad.
I 100% agree, right? Having the double Shiba as well is a very big threat of that Rage, but right now we only have the front. Belieber does do a decent amount of work. Would you draw a Ronin here?
The hero not used, understandable. So now Karaku just needs a Kestrel into the back maybe and kill it next round. Oh, we got the Robin. The Belieber is already used. That Belieber is already used. Now that's a Cottontail into a Toothless, most likely. And from that play, now Chan is on a timer. Chan is on a timer. Karaku doesn't know that Chan is back. Already, like, used the... Not used. Oh, but she knows. I thought
She
like,
knows. She knows.
The Shiba. I thought the Shiba wasn't played, but it was played, so she knows. So now like Chan has the back, needs to maybe rage it if he can, which I don't think it would be happening. So right now, maybe it will, maybe it will. You know, I'm like maybe it will.
Oh no,
it
it's
yeah,
getting
it's
up
gonna
there,
be
right?
rage. But
It's
the
getting
thing
pretty
is it gonna
angry.
be valued? That's what I'm saying. It's not gonna be that valuable because it's as if like it's one free retain. So one free retain coming in from the rage. I've never said that. So like rage it or not, it didn't matter that round much. Just to keep that, and the moon stamp gonna be huge actually. Wow, she asked for the moon stamp. I usually don't like moon stamps. In this matchup, I would like just normal, just go front, put damage on it. But here we go. Is it gonna be a kill? So she would love that Kataro too.
Kataro.
Yeah, it does hit. Oh my god, 60 on the back.
Whoa! Reckless, Hunter, vulnerable, disgusting with the Robin up everything. Chan, how do you come out of this one? Chan knows.
God.
Chan does this to other people. Now it's his turn.
That's 120 damage for a no energy.
Yep.
That almost 120 damage for no energy. That's a lot of damage. So now the matchup is looking gloomy. He removes though. He removes. Is he gonna go for the double? It's not enough. It is not enough. Maybe it would say into Ronin would have done more damage, but again, he wants the Sax on the front to have a shot, at least have a shot at the end. And I think from this draw, is it just a win? I don't believe it is just a win, but it's gonna be a lot of damage. That could sound it is a win. It is a win.
Is this not death? It's vulnerable.
Irwin does like too much damage with the Robin. So that Robin got value the entire game.
Yep.
At the moment Shan played Belieber, Kaku just drew that Robin, dropped it, kept it alive the entire game, finished with it. Not even the second X, not even dead. So AoE just seems dominant. I think from this matchup on, Chan seeing this, he's gonna be like, wait, I can win with my AoE against everything. Why not just play AoE? I don't think Karakyu's gonna have that courage to play her poison. You know, so we'll see. I think next matchup gonna be AoE versus AoE. What do you think?
I want to see it, but I want to see them wildcard and say, you know what? What if I run the sustain comp? What if I switch it up with a poison? What if we, start being a little unorthodox, right? Because it's a best of 5. You do have some matches you can. I wouldn't say throw. That's me. That's true. That's true.
Orthodox doesn't win you money. There's 6 to the plan. That's what I say. There's 6 to the plan. Boom. See the goal. Get the goal. Get that money. Get that bread. But just kidding aside, I think both players just want to win. Like the winning is important for sure. You just want to win. Get that, like especially when you're against somebody that is pretty big in the scene, you want to for sure get that win against them. So you hold that card whenever you meet them. You're like, remember that final, So yeah, I think the next match is gonna be exciting, and we have it ready for you guys. So here we go. I think the AoE against AoE is gonna be played. Wow.
Wild card.
Hey, just
throw it in. Oh, okay.
And no Pocky Stamp actually. Chan is just playing Rage. Chan is just like he switched totally from his plan. Usually he just plays AoE. Now he's just
that's a lot of 2
costs. Reckless. He's just playing I'm just gonna play Rage. I don't really think. I'm just gonna play Rage. Wow, I was surprised. I thought for sure both players gonna play AoE, but that wasn't the case. And now both players get branch from the back and branch from the mid. Pretty equal. We see the running from the back line coming in very, very soon. I don't think. Is it gonna be a Rage?
No.
It is.
Really?
No, I think
no.
The double confidence is coming. The double confidence is coming.
No. It's not. It's no. It's not confident. It's confident. Oh
my god.
It's fine. No. Chan has the plan. It's the man with the plan. Okay.
This is insane. Actually, this is insane. Like Rage, sometimes I'm like, what? It's turn 4. Shiba coming in, huge.
Oh boy.
Right there. She's very happy about that. She's gonna get the kill. Plus 9 and 8. Oh, it's not looking good for Chan. It is not. Even with
he can't get the Shiba value.
4, right? Yeah, it's a kill. It's a kill. 100% a kill.
How does he
That's
rage?
122 on the front. I don't think he can rage no more. Because 9-8. Barely gonna kill that, gonna kill 100% the fronts, but barely gonna do any damage to that mid. And now with that, I think the Axie is gonna be coming in. Bees into sheep, right? That's just obvious. Puts the confidence on the backline. Maybe later on, I think the only play that is left. I don't see any play left.
No. There's a chance, right? And maybe if Kara doesn't rage for some reason, then there's a chance. Right? What if she lags and
Here comes the Peace into it's GG. Peace into branch into
yeah.
Yeah, peace into branch. Here comes the hook. Here comes it doesn't even need the 355, baby. Oh my god. And Karakyut gets the win. She ain't kidding. You know what I'm saying? She ain't playing around. She ain't playing around out here. She wants that throne. She's like, put that queen throne on. Put that
Yeah,
quick on him. You know what I'm saying? I can't let Chan win everything. LSL comes in here, win this too. Come on, stop. We need some wins too. We need some wins too. You know?
Yeah, geez. I was about to say that wasn't a fight. That was a massacre.
Yeah, and like right now, let's see. So first match was Chan's, right? Second, Kara, and now this is just. What do you think the switch is gonna be? What do you? I think gonna say.
I think the AOE has to come out. The AOE has to come out. Chan did not like that last match. You know, I think were you okay
Match
with
point,
that
though.
confidant turn?
You know what I'm saying? Match point. Would he switch to AOE?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
The
counter
AOE is
one?
strong. I think it's good.
Yeah. Let's think about that one though. So he played double counter on the back. It looked good, right? The problem that happened, she got Shiba. So when she got Shiba, it was 8-9 wage. It was GG. Like just done. His front was dead. Like literally can't do. Like at that point, it was GG. So I don't know if I hate the play. If I like it, it would have made a difference. I don't think so because the draw from her was just so good. She was gonna get Shiba either way if he waged or not. So yeah, so I think it was just too good of a draw for Karakute that Chan can do anything about it. So now game point 2-1 to Karakute, guys. Is it gonna be a switch up? I think I know Chan. I know he's gonna stick. I know him. He's sick.
Stick? No. He's gonna go AOE. He's gonna throw a wrench in her plans.
We have the game ready, baby. Let's go. Cue the second.
I hope Kara is one step ahead and throws in the poison. What? Oh, one of these things is not like the other.
Oh my god.
This is the team Chan's been holding on for the entire tournament.
Oh my god. This is the first time in my life excited to see Sustain. I'm telling you, this is the first time. So here we go. We're gonna speed it up a little bit. We can't be 0-5, we're gonna be doing 1. You know, but it's still gonna be fun. So to describe this team, how it works, right? Like we have from Chan, his team is made to be able to win against AoE but at the same time do really good against competes against Rage with the Mushroom and Innocent Lamb, so he can copy shield, delay those rages, and maybe get a shot to win against that matchup. But it's tough. He took a little bit of a gamble, right? The Mushroom's kind of useless, but the double. Oh my god, I forgot the name. Oh my god, the backline on the
mint.
Oh, the mint. How I said mint the entire stream and I forgot. So the mint gives you that 30 shield spread, right? Plus the cleanser. So that's like huge against AoE. So just shield for the full team, plus the Heaven's Echo. Whenever you use a shield, or whenever you use a skill, or a shield, or a secret, right? He just gets 50 shield. So from that, it's a lot of AoE shielding that is in the deck that makes that AoE a little bit tough to go through this healing shield.
Oh, look at this, though. The cleansers are ramping up. The Hatsune's too many fears. Kara has 2 axes through. The back one is not afraid yet, but it will be soon.
And I haven't read Chan, but now I'm reading Chan. And Berlin said, imagine playing against Chan if you had a poison team. A triple silence whisper.
Yeah, you just no. See, Kara's smart. She knows.
I know Berlin. I know Berlin very, very well. That he wouldn't surrender. Like I would watch Berlin stream in the most sad matchups, and he's positive. He's like, so this round, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. Next, he's actually thinking it, and sometimes he ends up winning. So you never know. You never give up. That's what I learned from our master Berlin. Never give up. And you see, the backline is almost dead. That Robin is huge though. So to talk about Karakute's side, she got the Robin on the front. She wouldn't be able to wage. I don't think she has the confidence on the front, so the wage option is not available. So if she had confidence, I think on the front, it would have been very much, I think, in her favor. But as for now, with the Robin, another Robin coming in, and I think maybe she should use it just because the other one is going to be dead soon. No, we don't like the Robin. I don't understand this not liking the Robin option, but I don't know. I'm trying to explain it. You tell me why. You tell me, Crow. Tell me why that.
I think she really wanted to kill that backliner, but that Robin, the longer it stays up, the more value it gets. If you line up multiple Robins too with the Innocent Lamb, it can get ridiculous. The damage just stacks up and stacks up.
Like,
I almost feel
controls
like
are
killing
still-
off the backline isn't
Oh,
great.
we see what we're saying. We see what we're saying right now. The confused are getting a little bit annoying right now. The confused spread, because even using that Kutaro, triple cleanser on the back, double cleanser on the front, like Kutaro, anything would be useless right now. So she needs a lot of buffs to remove that. So that's pretty good. So put that on the back. I think that's another confused. Shan might just be able to win only with confused. Like, he doesn't even need anything else. He doesn't even care about the mints or anything. Just those confused gonna be annoying and filling the deck with confused card, and because the problem is goes to the draw pile, right? And that's extremely annoying for AoE.
Yeah, it's ramping up. We had to play it
There we
out into
go.
Blood Moon.
Annoying, as I said, annoying. No confidence available on the deck. No confidence on the front. So if you get any type of confused or bleed or anything on you, that's not gonna be removable. And like, I am pretty sure Chan gonna be cycling again, gonna get another one right now. Here comes another, maybe not now, but mint. Gets, if he doesn't get if he doesn't get the Hatsune, gets the mint. So it doesn't really matter much. Keeps it going again right now. Like triple. That's what I was gonna say. Oh my god! Wow.
This is fine. This
God, you
is
has an
fine.
appointment.
This is
Like,
fine.
Bro. Nope. Not doing this. No.
Nope,
No,
she
you
says,
got
get me
me.
out of here. I don't want to.
Yeah,
No, there's
it's
no
like-
point. There's no point. No, no, no.
Like, you got me with this one. You got me. You got me. Okay, let's see. So we go into game 5. Can this, like, it literally cannot get better than this. It's
I'm
literally
pretty
the
sure.
dream scenario you could dream of. This is amazing. So, what do you think gonna be happening, Mr. Quotes?
As long as we don't have a repeat of last turn, because I swear when she played an AoE from the backline, her backline was feared for 24 something turns. It was just awful. Like, it was never going away.
Big shock.
Do you think Chen will do it again?
Play that team? Oh, man, I don't think it's worth it. Nah, even that one was extremely risky. Do you know how, like, it's insane. One wage and it would have been not that good. It wouldn't have been that good. So, to make the final prediction, I'll stick with Shan, right? You sticking with Kara?
I'll stick with Kara.
Okay, I'm sticking with Shan. I think Shan gonna switch to Rage.
I think he's gonna switch
Hey.
to Rage. I think Kara should stick AoE. She's
Yeah.
smart. She's got the big brain.
So, here we go. We have
But
game
she doesn't
5,
want to run
baby.
into that again, does she?
Here we go. That's what happened.
Okay.
No, the opposite happened.
Okay,
Kara
okay, okay,
switched to
okay.
Rage, and we have Chan switching to AoE. We're getting everything wrong, but we're having fun.
Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. It's still better than seeing her
here we
entire
go.
team being feared.
Yeah. This is gonna be a close matchup. It's all gonna be about those casual timings and how fast that backline gonna die, right? So that's a really good start from Chan. Kurama into Erwin, right? Perfect. No energy wasted, no nothing. Now let's see Kaku's. I think she opted to return one Shiba from the back. I don't think it's available. It's
She's
240.
not in range.
It's 240. And
She's
it's
not in
240.
range.
She has
Wow.
239, if I'm being exact. 239. And she's actually going to return it again. She's going to return it and waging 100% on the back if Chan doesn't catch roll. So if Chan catch roll this round, it would be huge. I know he's going to get the catch roll.
Of course, it's Chen. It's Chen. Here we go. Oh no, not like this. Not like this.
Just know him.
There's a
Ooh.
chance. There's a chance.
I
Kataro.
just know him.
Oh, Chen missed the
Oh
Kataro for the
my
first
God.
time.
Oh, yeah.
This is fine.
Yeah.
Chen needs that tri-feather though. He needs to layer on the debuffs to
but
prevent that
the problem
disarm.
is, most likely that back is dead next round. So now you need double confident, or maybe one confident and pray.
50-50.
One confident can do
50-50.
it. Here we go. We have the confident. Is it gonna be? Oh, it works. It works.
Kara's the best. She knows. She
It
knows.
works, baby. It works. Let's go. Is it gonna be branched into running? Oh, it is. It
Punch
is.
it.
Here we go.
Oh, this is violent. This is aggressive.
She gets it. So, Chan gets the catch roll, but Kakyu gets the luck of the confident, gets the gods of the game on her side, and now the confident.
Feeling pretty good.
Yeah, it's looking good. The catch roll comes in on the front. So that is
Okay,
actually
yeah,
not
fair,
bad at all.
fair.
This is too
Grandmas.
close, bro.
Oh yeah, this is a lot.
I'm like, listen. Imagine not like in their situation. They're like, oh, give me the best draw. So now the damage is almost spread. Good cash on the front. Get the kill next time. Good. But that draw is just like, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, that's good. That's good. Oh, that's not gonna work though, right?
No, hit the branch. Hit the branch.
No.
Hit the branch. Yeah, hit the branch from there. It's fine. It's fine. Got a 9 on the front.
Yeah, this is good.
Perfect.
This is good.
This is perfect. So the cash draw, I think, is already gone, right? So now it's just.
How will Chan do this? This is pain. Cash roll the front again.
Wait.
It's easy. Oh.
Double katana on the front sword.
Okay, wait, hold on. No way.
Oh, I thought it actually happened. I actually thought.
No way. Blit.
Oh my god, that was too close. One energy wasted. It was too close. And now, let's see the rage draw. I think 9-8, 100% something is raging. Yeah, confident, just GG.
Yeah,
Raging.
no, good luck. Kara is pissed. This is her revenge from that fear game, from that sustained comp.
I'm so happy, you don't even know. Wow. I'm giving my famous kisses, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well played.
This actually was a blast, man. This was a blast. Congratulations to Kakyu. I picked Kakyu's from the beginning. Cap.
Yeah, wait, I thought you said Chen.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, Chan got to the fight. Game 5, I'm not mad at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure my boy's not mad at it too. Kakyu deserves to win. Lovely matchups. So close to both. Both played almost to perfection. Brought the heat. Me and my boy Crow always have some fun. Some memeing, chilling. And yeah, it was just, for me, again, it was just such an enjoyable time.
Yeah, I like this was a wholesome tournament of different compositions. We did see definitely a lot of rage. We saw like the AoE come in. We saw Sustain show its head. Poison got played by Kara, and it was actually it was nasty. It actually did so much work. Normally rage counters, but she just stunned, and it just it looked like Poison was a counter for rage.
Yeah, it did. Like, she did something amazing, which win with Poison, and Chan did something amazing, which win with the healing team. He was like, both of them, I brought it, I'm playing it. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be sitting there doing nothing. I'll show you that I'm good with all my teams. So, brought both. Of course, Kakyu got the $1,400 prize, first place. I think Chan second for sure. I think it's something around 400, so that's still a good amount of money, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, both players did amazing, and we had smooth tournaments going, you know what I'm saying, just having fun. Everybody played great, and also proud of my boy Bench. Semifinals not that bad either, so perfect.
Yeah, I'm really glad we didn't end up seeing sustain for half the tournament, because that definitely would have been super fun. Oh look, sitting there enjoying nonstop mushrooms and healing, and Kara saw that, she was like, no, this is not for me. I'm good.
Yeah.
Right.
And
right.
So again, like we say again, this tournament was extremely fun, and to say, I enjoy these. This A4A, I feel so now I think this is my 4th or 5th. And every time is more fun. Second together. So how was the experience for you the second time? Was it different as the first time?
Oh, I mean, it's definitely different. Last time I had 0 sleep when I came into it raw, but this time I had my sleep. I had a Red Bull. I was locked and loaded, and I was like, I want to see some matches. I want to see some real axes, And a big shout out to you, Bestoko, for bringing me on. E for having this tournament and having all of these monthlies, and a special shout out to Coveter, the guy who handles all of these, the camera work, the magic behind the scenes. He's actually a genius, and I love working with him.
For sure. And yeah, shout out to every sponsor, shout out to everybody, and we love you all. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed it, and yeah, we're gonna see you on the next one.
Yeah, and don't forget to like, follow, and share E4E as I quickly run through our sponsors one last time, because we have CG, Community Gaming, our tournament platform. They keep supporting us in all of these Web3 esports events, and they keep providing tons of formats, quick, easy payouts, thousands of tournaments. It's amazing. Their new questing system is really... Yeah, exactly. Community just doing work for us, right? They're like, they just want you guys to get paid. They just want you guys to get free money. Just throw it all in, right? And then Elite Wear, right? I don't. Soon we're gonna start getting uniforms, team uniforms. Elite Meta Wear is definitely gonna be the one for that, right? That new clothing brand, luxury, with a fire sale right now. It's gonna be really, really nice, right? Everyone's gonna be wearing that swag. And then the two big OG guilds, right? Axie GG and YGG. You know, YGG is one of the biggest contenders. They had that Manila tournament. You know, I got to meet my best boy because of them, right? They're like, hey, come check it out. And that was awesome. Yep, best in every single one. And then the OG of Axie GG from Chief and Indez themselves. Absolutely fantastic.
Yep, exactly. And yeah, sum it up. Amazing tournament, amazing everything. As you said, thank you again to Coveter for like making it smooth. Again, thank you for everybody watching, and you know, see you on the next one. Hopefully we make this our deal, you know what I'm saying? We can be doing it every time. So thank you so much again, and see you on the next one. Love you all. Bye-bye.
So take care, guys. You have a good one.
Times that you are free from the system. No stress in the money. Breaking the rules. Do Axie GG.
Pay to play.
You know what it is. Listen real quick.
Play to earn.
Earn your own money. Be your goddamn.
Don't waste your time. Play to earn. Don't waste your time. Play to earn. Don't waste your time. Play to earn.